Hello! How's it going? Welcome to Mozu Stream. Mozumi Peachy Stream Moment. Hello! Kikoemasu ka? How is your Saturday? How is your Saturday? Hello! Sorry, I just woke up. I napped for like an hour after I got back home. How's the audio? How is the audio? It's pretty aight. It's pretty aight. Cool. I think I need to make coffee or water or something. I am dying. Hold on. One moment. Give this to me. I might make coffee in 1 moment, please. Hello. I'm a little sleepy. I'm a little sleepy right now. Let me turn this down. This is too loud for me. There you go, right there. That's good. Boing! Boing! How are you guys doing? How is it going today, guys? You doing okay? Sorry, I'm sleepy. So, I've been up since like 4 a.m. or something. Really, really early. Today, I went up in the mountains. Yeah. The biggest trip I've taken since I've came here. And it was cool. It was very pretty. I saw some really old houses. We had lunch. I met some people I don't know, but apparently are family. Cool. Epic. Like, I met someone today, like they're family, but I have no idea what they are. I don't know what they are. I don't remember. So, yeah. I was told many names. I could not tell you any of them. Konbanwa. Hello. Hello. Konbanmas. Mountain climbing Mozu. Yeah. So we went to a lake today. We went up in the mountains next to a lake. And the lake was is still frozen, right? A lot of lakes are still frozen. So I went to a lake, and that was cool. I saw a lot of deer poop, and then later, so I was with a bunch of old people today. Literally, it was like all old people, and then one baby. So the baby was very cute. She had like white hair. Her hair was so light, and her eyes were like almost white. They were so light blue. A very cute baby. But I went to whatchamacallit? Oh, thank you, Jackson. Thank you very much. Thank you. Time for more meat bins. Let's go. Yeah. And then the baby cried because it got tired, so they put her away. They locked her up. So then we went up to this like couple of cabins, but we were just there to look at them, I guess. I never really fully understood what we were doing, but when we had picnic, I was like, cool, picnic, food. So I was pacified after that. But we went to this cabin, and then they all went into the cabin, and I guess it's being renovated, and they just talked about how the floor was not in there. Like how they had pulled the floor up. And they sat there talking about that floor, I think, for like hours upon hours. I don't know how old people can do that. Old people all get together, and they talk about like the socioeconomic like effects of some boulder they found for hours and hours. Until, like, the blood gives out in their legs. I don't know how they do that stuff. That always happens. They always talk about random stuff. I don't even know how they did that. So I got very bored. So I started walking around. And I walked down to the lake. And I started breaking pieces off of the ice in the lake and eating it. Because I heard that you can drink the water here. You can drink the lake water here. So I started eating ice out of the lake. And I got a big stick, and I was smacking things. And then I got cut all over because I started walking around in the woods and on the mountainside. And I got caught on brambles and sticks and stuff. And that's what I did today. I ate ice out of the lake. I walked around in the woods. It was very nice. They asked me if I had clean air back in America. They're like, is the air clean in America? Or are you refreshed by the Norwegian air? Do you have air in America? I was like, yes, we have. I have clean air where I live. Don't worry. They just think I perpetually live in a cloud of smog. Ma. But it's very pretty. It's very pretty. It's a very scenic area. Yeah. They made me put on like a bunch of sunscreen, which I thought was funny because, come on, don't kid yourself. Don't kid yourself. This is Norway. Do you know where I come from? Come on now. But yeah, I think that's all that happened. I think that's all that happened today. I'm trying to remember if anything else. I'm very tired because I've been up early because we left. It's not that we left early. I just could not sleep well. So I have not slept a lot. So I took a nap when I got home. And then I delayed stream an hour. So I delayed stream an hour. I was too sleepy. I apologize. I'm sorry. But I'm here now. I hope this makes up for it. Wait, I don't know how this makes up for it. I'm just late. I'm sorry. I'm out of it. I'm very sleepy. I'm trying to wake myself up. Sounds kind of fun, not gonna lie. I live on the plains now and miss the mountains. Yeah, I think, from my experience, I don't know why. Norway reminds me a lot of Tennessee. It's like a slightly chillier Tennessee. That's what Norway reminds me of. It might just be because of the mountains, but it also, I don't know. There's like a lot of, I don't know. It just reminds me of it. You know, like some people have like small livestock, that kind of stuff. Oh, forgiven. I'm forgiven? Yippee! Aw, man, I don't even remember my name anymore. What is happening? I'm so loopy. I'm gonna make a coffee. Hold on. Let's make a coffee. I'll give you a couple more updates. Hold on. I thought today was the ASMR and I was freaking out on the way back and I was like, no, I haven't prepared at all. And then I was like, wait a second. It's Saturday. That's tomorrow. Yeah, yippee. I have to make a sexy girl model. It's a must. Alright, what coffee are we having? Let's have espresso. My aunt gave me a bunch of coffee. She gave me a bunch of coffee pods for my thingy-mabob. All Starbucks. Guys, which casserole should I make next time? This time was cinnamon apple. What should I make next time? I can make chocolate. I can make caramel banana. I can make blueberry and lemon cream. I can make wild berry. I can make anything your heart desires. I have the power. What should we make? Brainstorm for me. I gotta figure out what I gotta do next time. It's trophy time. I have never washed this coffee cup. I have not washed that coffee cup since I got here. It looks like it has cave art inside of it from all the coffee staining. It has a millennia of history inside that coffee cup now. I have not washed it once. That's probably fine, right? Uh-oh. It's full. Hold on. The thing is full. I gotta empty it. Get out of there! Ah! Okay. Hold on. I broke it. Hold on. How does this work? I'm too stupid. Oh man. Oh wait, it's like this, I think? Like I have not made it since the first day I got it, but this coffee machine I got has a milk frother, which like added up 50% of the price onto like a normal one. It's because it was the only one they had, so I bought it anyways. And I will say, I feel sick. If you ever get one of these and you make froth the milk, if you put honey in it to sweeten it, it tastes like banana. I don't know, to me, honey coffee tastes like banana. So let me tell you, I got some cool updates today. So I had commissioned some people, I had sent out some stuff. I have already gotten tip jar artwork started. It was accepted today. I have gotten alert art accepted. So we should be looking at 4 different alerts, I think. 4 or 3, I don't remember. Something like that. 4 or 3 alerts have been accepted. They're being made. And then I have gotten the ending screen. Not ending screen. BRB screen accepted. Yeah. So those are my updates today. So those have all been paid for, and they are now in progress. I think we can expect the tip jar and the alerts will probably take somewhere like 3 months, which seems like a long time. But if we slot in how long it will take for the model to be ready, it's probably going to be like around the same time, right? So that's why, I don't know, I could have gotten like a lesser quality one in shorter amount of time, but I was thinking about it, I was like, let's go for the good stuff. Why not, right? I don't have any plans, so why not? Honey coffee tastes like banana, huh? Yeah, it tastes like banana. Yeah. It's worth the time. Yeah, can't wait to see all those assets. Me too. That's an investment. Yes. I'm sinking into my stuff, but I think it's worth it. It is an investment. I am investing. I am investor. Stonks, or whatever, as the kids say. I hate being tired. I need to wake up. Whoa. Here we go. I drink my water. Multi-coin investors rise up here. You guys have been so generous so far, though. I will say, after doing my calculations, I think I was pretty spot on with that tip jar estimate. I think I was pretty spot on with that. I just did like an estimate. I was like, it's probably going to be around this if I had to guess. And I was right. It was around that. But yes, tip jar in progress. All sorts of stuff in progress. I'm going to move the tip jar above my head, because we have space up here. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for it. What do you think? Go there. Go there. Yeah. I think that's a good spot. Yeah, that's a good spot for me. I think I should make myself bigger, actually. I'm going to become bigger really quick. Sorry, you're just listening to like the cicadas cry. I hope you're okay with that. Tip jar, get behind me! Hurry! I'll protect you. It's safe now. I protected it. Yeah, like this, I think. Yeah. Because there's not a ton of, it's in 4x3, so we don't have a ton of space on the screen. Okay. We can probably start now, right? Okay, let me move that tip jar actually. Now it's in a bad spot. Now I've covered it up. I can go to sleep to this, to be honest. I have to, I gotta. set up for the stream tomorrow. The ASMR. That's why I was like, oh man, I gotta do that thing today. I gotta go out with like family or something. But I don't want to miss. I don't want to I want to have enough time to prepare. And then I realized, wait a second, I'm stupid. Yeah. No hour Zatsu, who is you? I'm sleepy Mozi. Fine. We can wait till I sip my coffee. I always forget my coffee by the time I start streaming it. What? Huh? Dude! Oh my gosh! Dude! First off, thank you, Centeno. Thank you very much, everyone. Finally, also spit tag. Thank you very much. Welcome home, Centeno. Thank you very, very much. Drop. Drop, you're really gonna drop that and run? What is this? It's my birthday. Here's your present. Happy birthday, Drop. Happy birthday. On a speedrun of Happy Birthday for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Drop. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Wait. I'll make it better. I'll make it sweeter. Hold on. Oh god, that's not what I want to look up. That's sad. What do I do? Which one? Ah man, I can't find. I wanted to pull up like a comp. I just wanted to pull up. I looked up crowd saying happy birthday. I wanted them to be like, happy birthday. That's okay. Hold on, we can get. Hold on. To just drop like that. Oh my gosh. Jeez Louise. Seriously. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I'm so used to people using birthdays to gaslight. I don't know if it's real anymore. Listen. If they're using a birthday to gaslight, they sure... Listen. If you're gonna drop that much... just to get me to say happy birthday, I will do it. Like, come on. Yes, of course. Doesn't matter if it is or not. It could be your birthday. If that's what you want. If that's what you want, it could be your birthday. It could be your birthday as long as you want, man. I don't care. It only works once a year. It's a little, I think that only, I don't know. I feel like that more so applies to just like random people coming in chat, right? It's always someone's birthday somewhere. Yeah, do I have to say happy birthday every stream? Yeah. No, I would not prostitute myself. Thank you. No, I would not do that. Well, you would say happy birthday? What else would she do? Yeah, no, I would not become a prostitute. If that's what you're trying to ask. I would not. I think that's a big jump. I think that's a big jump from saying happy birthday. I think that's a big jump, my friend. Oh my gosh. I haven't even sipped my coffee yet. I haven't sipped my espresso. For 600, she said happy birthday twice, the hussy. I know. That loose mouth of hers. throwing out happy birthdays left and right. Does she even mean them? I'm kind of embarrassed. No, it's okay. I hope you have a good day today. I hope you have a good day. I hope you eat a lot of cake, or because cake is not that good of a dessert item, I hope you eat a lot of cheese and raspberry Danish. That's probably my preference. I like Danishes. Oh, or an almond croissant. Those are good. Yeah. All kinds of birthday singing. I'll do a like birthday throat sing. Happy birthday. I can't do throat singing. I want to do throat singing. No. Yeah. Reject cake, embrace ice cream. I do like an ice cream. Just eat a bag of squashies. Squashies are so good. Why don't we have these in America? They look like little erasers. Or as Elia would say, rubbers. They look like rubbers. They're good though. I like to imagine I'm eating my eraser like I'm back in high school. Yeah. Donuts. I learned what a donuts in Norway are different. They're like hard on the outside, and they're called smultringer or something. That's what they're called. They're called smultringer or something. And I love eating rubbers. Yeah. Mama. They're very good though. They're raspberry and milk flavor. They have a watermelon one, but I like the creamy flavor. Yeah. In Norway, the hole is on the outside. What? What are you talking about, crazy? They sound tasty. I like raspberry and pastries. I love Danishes. I love raspberry and cheese Danish, and especially when they come together. Donuts are tough. Yeah, they're like crunchy on the outside. I don't know why. The smultringer are. They're like cake donuts, but they're crunchy on the outside for some reason. Very tasty, very tasty. Smultringer. Yeah, smultringer. I think that's how you say it. That's what I ate, at least. I also had, I ate Norwegian pancake, and I started cutting it with a knife and fork, and everyone looked horrified at me, and they're like, no. You put the jam on the pancake, and you rolled up in it. They're like, you don't cut it, that's weird. And I was like, okay. So I didn't cut it, I rolled it up and ate it. It was very good, very tasty. I don't have Viking blood, I've said this. If I had Viking blood, I would be able to hold my liquor better, I'm sure. Were they thin pancakes like crepes or thicker like normal pancakes? They were thinner, but not as thin as crepes, but pretty dang thin. They were just buttery, like, yeah, it was like a buttery, a little bit thicker crepe. You scared locals. I have a habit of doing that. I scare anyone I come into contact with, I think. Perhaps it's the smell. Mama. What else happened today? Oh yeah, I started like bleeding out of my back for some reason. And I don't have any band-aids here. So I found some tape and a paper towel, and I've got it taped on my back. I don't know what happened. I started bleeding out of my back. I don't know what I did. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's how the bloat is getting rid of. I had to express the air out of my back, and it just sprayed blood out with it or something. What? That's not good. Nah, it's fine. Are you growing wings? I'm growing an eye. No, it's my parasitic twin. They're exploding out of my back for freedom. They're finally trying to gain their own cut of the body. They're trying to cut the skin away so they can peer out from the back of my body. Patch of dry skin, maybe? Yeah, it was a lot of blood though. I don't know why. It didn't hurt. It did not hurt. Because he was trying to take it out. Yeah. No, it's where the mosemites are burying. There's gonna be trypophobia in my back. You guys, the mosemites are burrowing into my back like baby toads in its mother's skin. Yeah. Gezu returns. He's crawling out of me. Ah! You wouldn't like me when I'm Gezu. Shoots out of my back. My current body becomes like an empty shell. Like, it just looks exactly the same, but the eye holes are like gaping. Yeah. Most of my infection spreads. Ah! Might keep an eye on it to make sure it doesn't get infected. Yeah, I have like, there's like a hole there now. It's like a little hole. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Do you dare peer into the Mozu hole? Do you dare? Get rid of my inner human. I'm not human. I'm not human. I'm something different. I'm the missing link. I'm the missing link. I'm the next step. I'm the next step. I'm either a step behind or a step ahead. You'll never know. You'll never know. The Mozu hole stare back. I'll peer into the Mozu hole. This hole was made for me. You try to crawl inside. They're trying to go to my shoulder blades. Sounds like some body horror stuff. That's just my normal everyday life. You are evolution's next stage of humanity. Yeah, yeah. The next step in human evolution, yeah. You have Grendel blood. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, I'll say, strawberry milk is very good. I know, it's very talking about blood oozing out of my back. I'm like, by the way, strawberry milk, guys, is very good. I had it today. It's very tasty. I don't drink it back home, but it's much better in Norway because the milk is actually drinkable in Norway. In America, the milk tastes like bad. The milk always tastes like it's gone bad. What a hot take. I know. Strawberry milk, good actually. Wait, I had chocolate milk. Oh man, I should not be drinking milk and coffee if my stomach hurts. Bye. I like to live on the edge. I got a chocolate juice, like it's like in a juice box. It's in a juice box with a straw. Yay! Yay! Oh gosh, I must seem like such a little kid. I go to the store and I get juice boxes and candy, and I don't speak Norwegian. I just stare and smile. We're like, oh, she's on a trip for her mom or something. Why have I never seen her before? Chocolate milk. I've never tried the chocolate milk in Norway. So now, right now, Norwegian chocolate milk reveal. Let's freaking go. Whoa! That's actually good. Whoa. Oh. Very tasty. Very tasty. It's like foaming. Yeah. I love how you're going to be some of these people's only experiences with an American, and they won't even know it. And they won't even know. Well, maybe they do. I don't know. Another one converted to the chocolate milk ways. I like strawberry milk better, but I always liked chocolate milk. When I was in like school, when I was younger, the only thing I would drink was chocolate milk in school. I didn't like any of the other stuff. I had to drink the chocolate milk to mask the taste of the glue and cardboard that I was drinking it out of. Did you guys have school lunch when you were a kid? And if so, when they had the juice boxes, when they had the cartons of juice, were they still, did you ever have them where they were still frozen? Because we constantly, this is what would happen. They would have to thaw the juice out for all of us to drink for lunch, but they were always lazy and they were always late to thawing it out. So it was always like bricks of ice inside of it. They were always still frozen. Yes, I hated it. Yeah. I remember in elementary school they would have breakfast if you got there early enough, and I always wanted it. But it was always a toss up on if you got there for breakfast. You always wanted to make it was always like, I don't think I'm gonna eat the breakfast unless it's pancake day. If it's pancake day, I'm going all in. If it's not, what's the point? What's the point? Yeah, time to lick my juice. Yeah, you had to like stick your tongue inside the box trying to drink it. The frozen apple juice was the worst. Yeah. Never had juice with school lunch, only water or milk. Yeah, it was only in the mornings they served the juice. They did not serve the juice at lunch for whatever reason. Only in the mornings. Yeah. It's so messed up to me that we'd get like frozen juice and also a limited time to eat. See, that is the advent of a modern America. Let's go. Don't have time to eat with your family. You have to be served by your government institution. Mom. It's just preparing you for the workforce. Don't you know? That's why we have to do it. That's basically what I've been told my whole life. Is the reason we do things like that in school. The reason school's so miserable is they have to prepare us for the workforce. Now look at me. School lunch times have gone down too. High schools are down to 30 minutes. Yeah, I know. They used to brag about how long our lunch was when I was in high school, but it was still short. But they were like, it's longer than all the other schools, so be grateful. It's like 5 minutes longer, right? And the whole reason for that was that the travel time to get to classes was so long, and that's why they had to do it. But adult life is kind of like frozen juice, to be honest. I don't know. Like, okay, my childhood kind of sucked though. So I don't know. For me, I haven't been growing to be like, God, I wish I was a kid again doing kid stuff, because my childhood was not fun. It was not very fun. I was not popular or anything. I didn't really have any friends. Most of my childhood I just spent sitting alone, being worried about my future. And now look at me. I'm like, wow. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. Just be happy. Who cares? You know? Adulthood has been so much better, yeah. I was told my whole life, like, just you wait. You're gonna miss being a kid. You're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss it, because I listened to all the other adults around me, and I got a miserable job, and I hate my life. And it's like, oh wait, hold on a second. Listen, I might die destitute on the side of the street because I haven't been investing in my 401k since the time I was 10. However, I mean, I'm okay right now. for the time being. Yeah, whose childhood didn't suck? Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess it would be better if you had friends, right? It's better. Childhood is different if you have friends. The only times I miss from childhood is being able to ride my bike. But the problem is that that window of me like riding my bike around was very short, because I learned to ride my bike very late. Like I learned how to ride my bike at 13. I also learned how to tie my shoes at 13. Because listen. I might have been good in school, but I was late bloomer in literally everything else a kid should be doing, so. Okay. So yeah, I would say that you're a pretty fine person, Emma. Thank you very much. Yeah. I didn't have anyone to teach me to ride my bike till I was 18. Yeah, I had to. The other kids in the neighborhood taught me to ride my bike, though we weren't really friends. we were just kind of like there. We weren't friends. We were just kind of like there together because we lived in the same neighborhood. You know. Yeah. You're cute. So you get a pass. I get a pass, not knowing how to tie my shoes. I used to get gaslit so hard by teachers for not knowing how to tie my shoes. I remember I asked a teacher to help me tie my shoes in middle school, and they were like, "What is wrong with you? You should know. Aren't you embarrassed? Aren't you embarrassed that you don't know how to do this?" I was like, I think. Yes, I remember. I got down pat how to tie my shoes at the end of middle school, because I was going into high school, and I was going to a new high school where I didn't know anyone. I was like, I'm gonna reinvent myself. I'm gonna learn to tie my shoes. So I learned to tie my shoes. I looked up tutorials online how to tie my shoes, and I learned all these different ways to tie my shoes so I could flex when I started high school. And I could be like, look at me. I can tie my shoes so good. That means I'm like put together. Kids are just cruel. That wasn't a kid. That was a teacher. She was like 50 something. Yeah. I'm gonna get my life together. I said at 14, trying to learn how to tie my shoes. New school, new music. Yeah, that really was what it was. Yeah. They pretend like it's some massive life achievement to be able to tie your own shoes. Yeah, it's like, okay, if it's such a massive achievement, then blame my parents for not teaching me. Why are you mad at me? I didn't do nothing. I didn't do a single darn diddly thing. Okay? There's a lot of things in life where people are always like, what? You don't know how to do that? But that's so important. You're never going to make it anywhere if you don't know how to do that. And it's like, okay, then why did literally no one ever teach me this and you decided to teach me freaking trigonometry instead, you moron? You know? That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Actually, it's weird. I didn't like math, but I was like really, really good at geometry for some reason. I have no idea why. I was very good at geometry. I was okay at everything else. 1000% agreed, yeah. That's the modern formula. Yeah. Yeah. They just want to set you up to not know things so they can yell at you and feel better about it. They're like, oh my gosh, you don't know how to do this. Oh, could never be me. I know how to do everything. I don't know how to do everything. Little worm, little worm. Yeah. Talent for comfort in space. I don't know how. I don't know. I was really good at geometry. Everyone was mad at me, but I was not good at other things. Yeah. School should teach you how to evade taxes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe not evade, but I will say the most useful class I ever took in high school was personal finance. I think it's so stupid. They took home economics, which was, you know, it was basic things on how to like live, and it was also like teaching you personal finance and how to take care of your money. That's what home economics used to be. They took it out of curriculums because they said it was sexist. They said it was like, oh, you're just teaching people how to be a housewife. We don't need that. Dude, everyone should know how to sew a button on their clothes. Everyone should know how to iron their clothes. Everyone should know how to cook a meal. Everyone should know how to what a W-2 is, how to file their taxes. Everyone should know how to improve their credit score. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. They're so stupid. Everyone's stupid in their own stupid way. Yeah, yeah. Learning how to cook is important. Yeah. Especially with how, like, you know, detached parents are nowadays. Everyone's just like, that's a TV teacher. No, they're not like, they don't really say that, but that's what ends up happening. So, and they're not going to learn anything other than how to twerk from Teen Titans Go nowadays. So that's why they need to make it required again. I don't know what they were thinking. Absolutely correct, yeah. Yeah, they're just stupid. I don't know what they were thinking. Yeah. TV, that is so 2006. That's true. That's true. People aren't watching TV anymore. They're watching TikTok. Well, maybe they'll learn how to cook, like, TikTok foods. Mom, Dad, I learned how to cook from TikTok. Eats a whole bottle of Benadryl. That's the our modern This chocolate milk is good. I like this chocolate milk. A leg with chicken, yeah. Mom, Dad, I'm gonna be able to feed my family for generations. I learned how to make pink sauce. I learned how to make green chicken and pink sauce. Wow, it's like Patrick Star from SpongeBob. He's on vape pens. Yeah, it sounds very tasty. Yep, delicious. Delicious. I used to be the same way. Until COVID forced me to learn. Here? How to cook? I don't miss TV too many. Yeah, I don't miss TV either. TV kind of sucks. TV sucks. TV sucks for the most part. Ma. Thank you, Dr. Zick. Thank you very much. Thank you. I never took personal finance, so I make smart financial decisions. Like this. Thank you very much. Thank you. I guess the way I would say, when it comes to donations to VTubers, it's just kind of like a tip, right? It's a tip. It's like oh, I like this content. Keep it up. Thumbs up. Like that, you know? Like, I don't know, it's like, it's like tipping for, I don't know. I just think of it like the credit card transaction. Like, would you like to add 15%? And you're like, no, or yes. I hate it, man. Every time I just started, though. I just started. I haven't even started. Thank you, Shade. Another bird. It doesn't even have a message. Thank you, Shade. Oh. Why? Thank you very much. Jesus, you guys have been so freaking generous. What did I do to deserve this? I just sit here sipping chocolate milk, talking about personal finance. What have I done to deserve this? Thank you very much, Shade. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Seriously. Jesus. Oh my gosh. I just came in. What's happening? The Mosumites are extremely strong. What the heck did I do to deserve this? Guys! Thank you! I'm sorry I was late. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry. Oh man, I feel bad. I'm sorry. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Patronage is a very old system that somehow boomers can't conceptualize. Oh yeah, this is why no one can know what I do. No one can know what I do because they're gonna be like, that's not a real job. That's not real. No, hold on a second. Real quick. That's not a real job because you're not getting yelled at by some superior at all times. What the heck? Yeah. Jeez Louise, thank you very much. I just want to help you keep doing what you do. You're my Oshi. Thank you very much. Thank you. How many papers did you push today? I've worked a normal office job. It sucked. Well, actually, I say normal. It was like hell, dude. It was like hell. It was a telemarketing and like paper. I did pretty much everything because the turnover rate at that job was so high. I did everything for like a year. So like, even though on paper it was like, I don't know, receptionist or something, I was the social media marketer. I was the photographer for a lot of the stuff they needed. I was the telemarketer. I was the receptionist. I was the I don't know. I like filed everything. I don't know. This is pretty much receptionist, right? I did all the filings. I worked on the system. Like I did basically everything in the office. Yeah. They suckered you into staying for the whole year while everyone else rotated. Yeah, I was too. They just kept telling me like, no, we need you. You gotta stay. We need you. And I kept sticking around, and I kept sticking around, and I kept sticking around, and then finally they were like, all right, okay, are you ready? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. And they're like, okay, fine, there you go. You can go now. And that's when I focused on Gezu stuff full time. Wow. Zoomer jobs be like, yo. Yeah. I told you guys this, right? I went back and worked for that company for like 2 weeks once, just to help them, because they actually called me and they're like, hey, can you like work 2 weeks? Just real quick, we'll pay you. We just really need help right now. I did it. I know I shouldn't have, but I did it. It wasn't like insane pay or anything, but I did do it. Yeah. I just wanted to be nice. I don't know. They suckered you in. I don't know. When someone needs help, I don't know. Usually, I'm like, okay, sure thing. Ah, my nose. Oh my gosh. Yeah. A lot of jobs won't promote you or pay you more, but will give you more and more response. Oh yeah, I worked on. It was $10 an hour. I earned $10 an hour for a whole year. I lived on $10 an hour for a whole year. Living on my own. Which should tell you about, like, my living expenses, I guess. I worked, they kept me 1 hour below full time, so they didn't have to give me any benefits. And I worked for $10 an hour for a whole year. And I, what did I say? And then I saw the job listing when I was like, hello, please let me leave. Please let me leave, right? The classic part-time, full-time trick. Yeah. 10 hours. No, not 10 hours. Not 10 hours. It was 10 hours. 10 hours. So much I work. So 70 a day. Yeah, give or take. That doesn't count what any extra stuff I did outside of the working hours, though. So there was also that. And then we also, they also wanted me to go to, like, I don't know why. They wanted me to go to, like, company meetings and stuff. Like, if we went to a company convention center or something, I would have to go to that on my days off as well. And then, what else was there? I'm trying to remember. This was years ago now, so. Get overtime at least, yeah. Nope, no overtime. They specifically always, I think they used to have a punch-in box. They got rid of the punch-in box because they were worried that I would get overtime because of the punch-in box. They got rid of it, and they just always marked me down as leaving at the time where I would not have overtime every single day. Even if I was there overtime. I remember one time I was, like, there for, it was, like, after we closed, and they still had me answering calls that came in 2 hours later. Like, someone called after hours, and I was like, oh, I'm not answering that. We're after hours. There's no point. We should call. And I got yelled at, and they're like, just answer it. Just answer it. And I was like, fine. Yeah, not fun. That doesn't sound legal at all. Well, yeah, welcome to the job market. What are you going to do? Get a new job? Yeah, well, that's what I did. I became self-employed. So, yeah. Yippee, wage theft. Yeah, it happens. Yeah. They do stuff like that, and then they're like, why are people not loyal to your company? Dude, that job was so high stress, because they would, like, mess up stuff in the company. Like, they would mess up stuff, or they'd, like, burn people, and then those people would call the office, and then I would have to deal with them. And this is what happened every single time someone called, right? And we get so many calls, or offers, and things like that, and I would need them to talk to one of our representatives. And I'd get them to talk to one of the representatives, and they would just say, take a message. Just take a message. Every single time they take a message, and then I would have to write down all this person's information, I give it to them, then the person would lose it, and then I would get blamed for it, and they would be like, well, you didn't remind me enough to call them back. I'm like, I remember one of them tried getting me fired. They tried getting me fired on that notion, and, I outlived them at the company, so, yeah. Yeah, you're not the cause, but you're also their only point of contact. I hate that, yeah. I will say all of our, like, consistent clientele, they really liked me. They didn't have any problem with me. I remember one of our clients, she was having a problem. She was a pretty horrible person, for the most part. But I remember she was having a problem where, she needed someone to come out. And she had a kumquat tree, I think. A kumquat tree had bloomed and dropped its kumquats all over her yard, and her yard was infested with wasps. And she was very angry that had not been cleaned up. But I don't think that was included with her stuff that she, like, paid for. So, like, she was angry, and we really didn't have to do anything. But I went over there, and I brought a rake, and I raked up all her kumquats for her. I raked up all the kumquats in the middle of all the wasps, and I got rid of it for her. And I was like, just so you know, this is not the company, this is me. I actually did that. I don't know. I just felt. I don't know. Like sometimes some days I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna help someone today, and I don't know. I just do that sometimes. And then other days I'm like, do not talk to me. I will ruin your life. No, not really, but really go above and beyond. Well, it didn't help anything because she'd still call back again and complain and be angry. So like even though I did it, it didn't change anything. So you worked for free? Well, it wasn't even work for the company because the company wasn't going to do anything either, right? So it was like you might be too good of a person. I don't know. I didn't want any. She didn't live too far from where I live, so I didn't want any like bad blood, right? Because she knew I worked there. I remember she'd like come over to my house and ask me stuff about work before, and I was like, dude, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like a receptionist. Don't ask me that stuff. I don't know what's going on there. She like come over and ask me like when I got off work. She was like, "Hi, Mosu. So I have a couple questions." I'm like, "Don't ask me. No, please, I'm off. Please, I just want to go in. I want to go to the potty. I've been holding it all day. I want to lay in my bed and sleep the whole day away until I have to go back to work at like 7 a.m. Please, don't do this to me." Yeah, no bad blood. 1 second later, she keeps being passive aggressive. That's usually how it goes. I don't know. I should stop being nice to people if they don't give me a reason to be nice. Well, no, that's not true. It's good to be kind, but it's true. It's dog eat dog world out there. Lady, I just want to play Roblox. Yeah. Well, I was so exhausted back then. I was always so tired at that job because I would always I would work all day. I'd have to drive all the way back home. And then I would have to feed myself, which I often didn't do. I often did not do that because it was too much work for me, because I was so tired. So, I'm trying to remember when I would eat. I would eat at the office because they had, like, snacks at the office, and that was, like, the main time I ate. Or I would sleep extra long. I slept so much. I would literally sleep 12 hours after work. I was so tired. I don't know why. I was always so tired. I hated that. I mean, I didn't hate the job so much. It was bad, but it was also kind of like easy. It was easy to an extent. Yeah. It's in your nature, so at least put yourself limits so you don't lose your good heart. Wow. Well, I definitely like being self-employed. I like doing that. It's kind of hard to keep yourself to schedule though. I'm bad with that. I kind of have to be forced. I think you guys know that. I'm pretty bad with that kind of stuff. I've always been bad with it. So, at least when I had like a normal job, I was pretty good at sticking to a schedule. But it's difficult when you're on your own. I'm not an organized person. I'm a very messy person, So, like, Elia, she's, like, insanely organized. I know she's gonna be like, no, have you seen my room? Like, no. Elia, to me, is insanely organized. That's why she is so good at what she does. She has her stuff together. She has a clear plan. All of her stuff is extremely well done. Like, I don't know how she does it. I am a mess. We're like opposite spectrums. There's like Elia, who has the beautiful class notes and the cute decorated binder. Her hair's in neat braids. She's got all of her pens organized by color. And then I come in and I got 2 different colored socks. I've got a half unzipped jacket. I'm like all smelly, greasy. Yeah, there you go. That's me. Based? No. I wish I was more like Elia. Yeah, I wish I could be organized. Dude, if I could be organized, I would be so powerful. I could do so much. There's so much I want to do, and I don't know. It doesn't happen that way. Yeah. Her desk ain't organized with all those cans and cups. Elliot? Well, no, that's just her gamer fuel. That's her gamer fuel. I can save her. I'm okay. I don't know if I need saving per se. I think I'm okay. I don't know. I get by. I'm still alive. Like I can keep myself alive. That's fine. Wow. Yeah. But that sounds cute, Mozu. Don't settle for a mediocre girl. You can do better, okay? I know that's like a thing, right? Like, oh, maybe if she sucks so bad, she'd be easy to get, right? Don't do that to yourself. You can do a lot better. You can do a lot better. In a way, I feel like all artists are inherently chaotic like that. Yeah, it is kind of like that, right? Yeah, I don't know many artists that are. I feel like, I don't know. In my opinion, the best artists are the ones that are kind of messy, but that could just be wishful thinking on my part. Wait, my Oshi's no mediocre girl. Nope, you're the best. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate your praise. Thank you very much. +1 on that. I draw gooder, I guess. It's like my thing. If only I could draw more, you know? If only I was a little more organized so I could speed out more artwork, right? Mama. I don't think the stereotype that artists are chaotic is inherently true. No, I'm an organized artist. I was just better than them, though. I mean, okay, at the time I was better than them. They probably soared past me because if you're a very productive artist, I feel like you're gonna get better no matter what. You know, if you're very productive, you have a method. Like, there's artists that will sit down and study and do hour-long like anatomy studies, and they'll practice all different methods, all different painting, right? And then I sit down and I'm like, and somehow I got better over the years. I don't even know how. I did like maybe 2 studies my whole life, and I just kept drawing. Like girls, and I was like, yippee! Like, I don't know, dude. One day I just knew how to shade glass. How did that happen? I never did a glass shading study. I never learned how to do that. One day I was like, I know how to draw glass now, I guess. Or it's the same thing with gold. It was like when I was younger drawing gold, it was like, how do you do this? And then one day I just sat down, I was like, yep, I know how to draw gold now. I don't know. I don't know how I figured that out. It just happened, I guess. Like, I don't know how that works. It just happened one day. Being productive without direction makes progress slower. Yeah. I wish I had better direction. Well, boobies are magic. That's how it is. Yeah. Skills randomly unlocking from level ups. Yeah. Now that you're talking about drawing, I should finish the artwork of yours I have got in my work in progress folder. Good luck. I want to see it. Yes. You leveled up, but your HUD is disabled. Dude, if I had a HUD... Oh my gosh, that'd be so cool. Wait. A HUD? Well, actually, no, wait. Hold on. I like less HUD, though. Okay. It has to be a soulful HUD. It has to be like a Doom HUD. If I had a HUD overlay in my eyes, it would have to be like a Doom HUD. It could not be like the horrible HUDs you see nowadays that have 8 billion things on the screen. That's like, it's like if you go on Roblox and you go in any game, there's like a HUD that pops up and it's like 8 billion things are telling you to play the gacha and give them money, you know? Mozu face in the corner looking side to side. What would that do to your self-esteem if you could see your face at all times like that? Would that like ruin your self-esteem? That like perspective of your face? Because I feel like a straight-on view is not very flattering. Dark Souls type HUD. Isn't the whole appeal of augmented reality real-life HUD? No, I don't think so. The whole appeal of augmented reality is that you can be like, you can be a 6-foot-tall furry with gigantic boobs and like dragon wings, I guess. Like, I guess that's what most people do with it, right? Yeah, you can become an anime girl. Wow. Most of the would just have a window that says tummy status and a 0 to 100% number. Yeah, melting away. Yeah. No, it would be good because you would adapt to it, I think. You think you would? Adapt to seeing your face at all times? My coffee's cold now, but I drank all my chocolate milk at least. Aww. Meh. Well, there's no point if anyone can. What do you mean? There's no point if anyone can be a furry. Okay. Mom. I like VR, but I have not used VR in so long. I got an expensive VR headset, and I literally used it like twice to play with Felty. If you guys don't know who Felty is, check her out. I love her. She came in chat the other day. That's literally all I did. I got this VR headset, I played with Felty twice, and that was it. I spent so much money on it. I even got a face tracker for a 3D model, and I haven't used it. Augmented reality different from virtual reality. Yeah, augmented reality is different from virtual reality. I took a whole class on that in college. It was such a weird class. I remember, I took this class on it, and a girl did her paper. Like, we had to do a little presentation. I don't remember what mine was, but I remember one of the girls was about, putting rules in place in virtual reality so that people could not touch you in virtual reality, because that is like assault in real life. She basically equated getting touched in VR as to being like touched in real life. And I just sat there and I had to have my Zoom camera on. I was just like, yeah. I feel like I'm in it was like I was in a dystopia. That is so stupid. Yeah, well, you could tell. I feel like the people that took the virtual reality class were not people that actually like used VR ever. Or maybe this is what happened. She joined a world with. I remember. Oh my gosh, I remember she did her presentation, and she had a Vroid model. I totally forgot about that. She made a Vroid model for her presentation. And I think I told them that I was familiar with Vtuber models or something, because they asked me. I was like, yeah, I know a thing or two about them. She had a Vroid model. It was like this neon green clown girl or whatever, or what, I don't remember. It was something like that. Yeah. And the teacher, wow, now that is so cool. You are such an innovator, technology whiz. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm just sitting there like, oh, Freud. Yeah, it was so awkward. Some kid probably trolled her in VR chat or something. I told you guys this, didn't I? My mom got an Oculus Quest, and she was playing VR, and she was watching a movie in VR, and a child joined her room. Like, some child joined her room in VR, and my mom was sitting there, and the child came up to my mom, watching in VR, and he goes, "Are you a girl or a boy?" And she just stares at him, and she's just like... And he goes like, "Hey, talk to me. Hello? Hi?" And then he's just like running around her in circles, and then he took the pen and he drew a ding-dong in front of my mom. And then my stepdad got on the other Oculus Quest, and he got it and was like, "Hey, what are you doing? That's my wife." And I learned about this at family dinner. Because my mom was like, "What's this VR game where people like talk to each other?" And my sister was like, "You mean VR chat?" And my mom was like, "Yeah, it was VR chat." And I was just like, my mother is playing VR chat. Oh god. Literally a wild boy appears. Yeah. My stepdad went and yelled at him and scared him off. Yeah, the kid got scared. He left the game. Yeah. My mom didn't know, like, she was scared to speak to him. She just sat there and stared at him. Even though her mic was on, she was just like... Yeah, it was very funny. I was like, oh god, what is this dystopia that my mom is on VR chat? I don't like this world. My mom's gonna end up in one of those VR videos where it's like, tell us about some horrible experience. Like, hi, I am VR guy. No, like, what are their names? What is, like, the VR guy names? It's like, like, I don't know what are they called? It's like JCVR or whatever. Like, they have names like that. And then they'll just be like, you 12-year-old child, tell me about horrible things that happened to you, so I can put it on YouTube and get 1 million views off of your suffering. You know, it's like an Alcoholics Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous like VR chat thing, except they're using you for money instead. You know, very exploitative. Wow. Now my mother's gonna be on there and she could be like, I found out my daughter was a VTuber. I was very hurt and shocked at the time. she's gonna be smack talking me on VR chat channels. No. and her model's gonna be like, I don't know. I'm scared. I don't know what model my mom would use. Actually, I wonder if my mom does have a model. I hope to God it's like a horrible like metaverse like Facebook model or something. I hope it looks like a Bitmoji. I hope it does not look like a anything anime or like furry or anything like that. I feel like my mom would like pick some like furry or like anime girls and be like, she just looks so cute. I don't know. I don't trust it. Yeah. Mamozu VR chat collab. Oh god. Oh no, the horror! Yeah. She's going to be... Mom talks about when she found out her daughter is a VTuber, yeah. That's the video she's gonna be in, yeah. She got a million VR somehow. My mom's like famous. She's running a VR chat channel. That'd be funny if it was anime or for real. Oh man, don't do this to me. Maybe a horse head. Why a horse? Well, speaking of horses, my aunt and uncle today were, oh gosh, hold on. Ugh. Tastes like sour. I don't know why. Remember, adults are often older versions of you, so what do you think? Oh, my mom must be messed up in the head then. My mom must be crazy. My mom, the way she categorizes, us as her children is like, it's me and my older sister, right? And she's like, you and your older sister are like yin and yang, like we are complete opposites. My older sister is the, emotional, like loud, extroverted one. And then I'm like the quiet, calculating, non-emotional one. Yeah, that's right. In day-to-day life, I am the quiet one that everyone thinks does not feel emotion. That is always like stone-faced. Yeah, that's right. I know you don't believe it. You don't believe it, but it's true. It's true. Well, thank you, Anonymous. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's not a very high bar to set. What do you mean? Got the hiccups? I got body stuff. Yeah. No, I actually believe that's completely believable though. What? No! You've told that before, I believe? Yeah. You're the sanish one? Yeah, so I guess my sister's known as being very impulsive. She does a lot of like crazy stuff. You know? I can say she's well, no, she's off now. She's sober now, but she's she's into that kind of stuff. She's sober now though. But yeah, that's like the kind of person she is. She was always like the wild child. She was, well, not always. It was more like I was wild up until middle school-ish? Not even middle school. It was like I was only wild up until like elementary school when I started, right? I was wild until I got into elementary school, and then I got all quiet. And then when my sister hit middle school, she went insane. She went crazy. She went from like all A, super organized student to being like party arty all the time. And she just rode that line, and it got really bad. She almost went to jail in high school. Yeah, because she stole like $1,000 of stuff. But then and then now it's like we're complete opposite. I'm like quiet. I don't do anything. I literally just sit inside all day. Yeah. And she's just like, I don't have any money to go drink. Ugh. Yeah. She got admitted into rehab. No, she didn't get admitted. She went herself. Is this why you tell some of us not to go for your sister? Yeah, don't go for my sister. She does not like commitment. You're just gonna get your heart broken if you do that. Yeah, don't do that. Gyaru's sister. No, she's not Gyaru. She's not Gyaru. She doesn't have any Gyaru stylings. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It might seem like I'm being mean, but I don't know. It's hard to say. You know, obviously you're gonna come into strife with someone a lot if you live with them, right? That's why I want to live on my own eventually. I just can't afford to do that right now. I'm doing it right now though, because I'm like technically that's like a vacation, I guess. Temporary traveling abroad. Oh. But I'll be back there in June. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's understandable. Yeah. You can get used to heartbreak. It just takes a lot. No, don't do that to yourself. Why would you do it though? If you can see, dude, if you can spot the red flags, why would you go for it? Why would you go for it? I can tell you right now. My sister is literally banned from Tinder. That's the level my sister is at. She's banned from Tinder. She has to use what the hell does she use? I don't know. I don't know the other ones, but she like uses another one. What is it called? Hinge? I think it's called Hinge? Is that what it's called? You can get banned? Apparently. Now that's a achievement. Bumble? Yeah, Bumble? I don't know. Banned from Tinder is next level crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you right now, I'm pretty sure her Tinder profile says like she loves Joe Rogan, Jordan Peterson. She tokes on the Daily Yo, and she has a psychology degree. Like, I don't know how much else you need. That's like 4 strikes right there. Like, what else do you need, bro? Be real with yourself. Oh, a huge Rick and Morty fan. Don't let me get you started. Wow, that's actually impressive. Yeah. Impressive. Most impressive. Yes. That's a left swipe. She's my sister, but I told you guys, she got my car. I tweeted this back when it happened. She got my car repoed. She got my car repoed because it was under her name. It was under her name because it was her old car, and she got a new car from my mom. And we hadn't transferred the name over yet, so all she had to do was pay it when we gave her the money, right? Because I was using the car. She did not pay the car insurance, and she did not pay the car payment on it, so it got repoed, and also I was uninsured. The car was uninsured for like 6 months, so if I had gotten pulled over, I would have gone to jail while I was using it. Yeah. And she'd also like quit her job. We were living together. She paid half the rent. She just quit her job, and she was just unemployed for 3 months. And she hid the fact that she was unemployed for like a whole month from me, cause she was like, don't get mad, but, you know. Speaking of red flags, hey, good contact with her. I live with her. What do you mean? It's easier said than done. You need a room. I don't know if I can afford living on my own. I don't know about that. Mom. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff I have going on. Yeah. VR makes my head hurt. Maybe in the future when technology is better, I might be able to use it. Yeah, I remember the first time I used VR, I played Rec Room, and I got so sick. I was so sick and queasy from playing. I had to like lay on the floor, and I was sweating so hard. I was like, oh. Sounds like a real charmer. Yeah. And it kind of sucks because like I don't accept handouts from my parents. For them, like, unless it's like I don't know, like a gift, I guess, like Christmas gift, like fine, whatever. But I was the youngest person to move out in my family, and when I was doing when we were doing my taxes, I got to see credit card statements that I probably shouldn't have been able to see, and I see that like, dude, okay, maybe this is too much stuff to talk about, but like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, Jesus. They pay for everything she does. Why? She's so much older than me. Why? But at times like that, there's no point. It is just kind of like, like, okay, what the heck, man? Why is it like this, you know? I do everything right. I'm a nice guy. What's going on here? What's going on here? But at the end of the day, you know, I guess not much you can do about it, right? Life's unfair. Just, you shouldn't need justification to be, like, a good person or to strive for independence, right? Yeah. Are that controlling about your finances? They aren't. They are not controlling of my finances at all. They are not. They are only they don't even control hers, they just help her. My mom is a sucker. This is all that happened. My sister called her up, she bats her eyes, she's like, Mommy. Cha-ching! 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 Yeah. Yeah. Nice guys finish last. Yeah, I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. What's happening? I'm Moser the nice guy. That's a neat trick. Yeah. Yeah. And then Moses says, but the farm should be rightfully mine. No, I'm the youngest. I don't get any entitlement to anything. I'm the youngest. Yeah, my mom thought I was going to be a loser. Which, I mean, maybe in some ways I am, but technically I came out on top, in a way. She said, like, oh, yeah, when you were a kid, I thought you were going to be, like, so messed up. I thought you were going to come out, like, you know, all tatted up, all junked out, all that kind of stuff. But it turned out that was your sister. It's like, I would have never expected that. Yeah, just went whoop. It's crazy how you can have the same upbringing, but things change so, like, people can be so drastically different. Like, on a basic genetic level, we are so different from one another. Yeah. Loser gang, rise up. No! You're not losers. Don't call yourself a loser. Come on. Why are you determining that the game is over and you've already lost, huh? Why are you determining that? Don't worry about what my mom says. My sister, if she really wanted to, could still turn her life around. She just, I don't know. She hasn't reached that point yet. She hasn't reached... Yeah, when it comes to things in life, you know, you have to get to a point where it gets bad enough that continuing on the way that you are is taking more effort than it will be to change it, right? That's usually the breaking point people have to reach before they start doing something. It's the same thing with weight, right? When it gets to a point that your weight is, for a lot of people, when it gets to the point where the weight is too difficult to maintain, like, let's say you have to take a bunch of medications and stuff like that, that is the breaking point where a lot of people start turning to the weight loss finally, right? So she just has to reach a point where that can happen, which is why I think, you know, do not subsidize someone if they're not at that point. I know you want to help them. I know you don't like seeing someone struggle. You don't like them being angry at you because you didn't give them money. But, like, it's best for them in the end to find their own way, because they're not gonna help themselves if you're giving them handouts, right? Hey, I'm not tatted up. I remember when my parents looked at me weird when I got my first earring. Yeah, I personally would not get tattoos, but whatever makes you happy, who cares, right? If it makes you happy. Just don't get, like, a face tattoo or, like, neck tattoo. It'll be hard for you to get a job then. And if you get arm tattoos, remember, you're gonna have to wear long sleeves, like, at most jobs. And you're gonna be dying in the middle of summer if it gets hot where you are. My stepdad's all tatted up on his arms. He always had to wear long sleeves. And every single time, huge pit stains. Huge chest and pit stains every single time. Yeah. I mean, it's only when they're facing a 6 feet deep hole. Yeah. Yeah, you can't save everyone. But, I mean, it's no reason to treat them badly, right? Sure, people might decide their fate, but, you know, I don't think it's any reason to not show them kindness. You might not agree with their life decisions, but, you know, you can still be nice to them. That's how I feel about my uncle, at least. Yeah. Chestnut's pit stains suck. Yucky. What do you mean? It happens. It happens. I get them. I don't get them that bad, though. I don't know. I get, like, fear sweat. Is that weird? This is what... It's so bad. It's so bad. So, like, I have regular heat sweat, right? When it's hot and I start sweating, it's like, okay, it doesn't smell that bad. I'm usually like, that happens pretty often, right? You know, like heat sweat, okay, whatever. It doesn't smell that bad. Of course it smells, but it's not that bad. And then there's other times where I get like fear, like stress sweat, like when I'm around other people. Like when I'm around a lot of people and I feel like really like over stimulated, I start sweating like stinky sweat. I don't know what it is. It's like a fear smell. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's not. I don't know what's wrong with me. It just starts happening. It smells so bad. I go from like smelling like pretty good with all my perfume and sprays and like body wash to like instantly bad sweat smell. I don't know how that happens. Releasing my fear enzymes. I mostly sweat when I exercise / work out, yeah. Huh, couldn't be me. Chad about to go nuts over Moses sweat. No! Stress stinky like a skunk? Well, I'm not spraying people. I feel like that would be pretty bad for my social rep. Not that I have much of one to begin with, but I get something I call all the time sweat. Yeah. I'm a very sweaty person. Okay, I say that, but like I'm basically constantly sweating at all times. And I go through deodorants pretty quickly. Not that I use a lot of deodorant. I mean, I do, but like deodorants stop working for me pretty fast. It's very annoying. What body wash do you use? It changes a lot. I use a bunch of different body washes. Recently, okay, you know how I got all those soap bars to eat? Well, I still have the Sterilin one. Apparently that one gets rid of sweat odor, so I've been using that on my armpits lately. And then I just have this, like, orange Nivea body wash. It's what they had here. But typically, what do I usually use? I don't know what I usually use. I use all different kinds of stuff. I shift through them a lot. Yeah. The only thing that's consistent with me is I use the same shampoo and conditioner at all times. It's all what's it called? Life-proof Frizz Ease. It's like in the brownish gray bottle. It's like purplish gray. I don't remember. One of those. That's what I use consistently. I've used it for years. Oh, the large one with transparent plastic flask? No. It's white. It's a white pump top. Yeah. Your stink is the defense mechanism from normal people, but not the Mozamites. It's a symbiotic relationship. Hey! What the heck? I sweat a lot, but I don't think I smell that much from what people have told me. Yeah. I have a very sensitive nose. It's always been a problem. I have a very sensitive nose. Everyone else, like, has no problem. I don't know. I can smell people's, like, natural smell pretty easily. Like, okay, I know you say body odor, but some people have, like, a natural smell. Like, body odor, I think of sweat, which is not entirely accurate, but some people just have, like, a smell. Like, there's people, like, you walk into their house, and it's, like, their human smell. Like, their natural smell, right? I remember my friends in high school, when I sat next to them, sometimes I could smell their human smell. And I'd be like, wow, I'm not gonna lie, bro, you kind of stink. Like, okay, I don't say stink, but you kind of smell today. And they'd be like, what? But someone hugged me today, and they said I smelled good today. And I just thought, like, oh, man, I can smell through it. My nose is too strong. It's the crook in my nose. It makes it hyper strong. Oh my gosh, I babbled for so long. I'm so sorry, guys. Let's play Higurashi. That's what you're here for, right? How long did I Zatsu for? Oh, an hour and a half! Oh man. No! Fudge brownie soap from Lush? Here? I've never been to Lush. I hear a lot about it, though. I'm here for Mozu. Yeah, thank you. Our fellow human smell. Yeah, human smell. Sweat is gas from dead bacteria, while body odor is different. Yeah, it's true. We like Mozuzatsu. Yeah. No, we're here for the sweat! No, keep going! Hey, no worries, Zatsus are fun. No worries, it's fine. More nose lore. How much lore can I give you? The nose is pretty straightforward. I have a crook in my nose. Okay, it's not even a crook in my nose. The septum, the little piece in the middle of your nose that separates it into two parts, mine is like completely like to one side. So like one part is all closed up and one's like extra big, I guess, is how you would describe it. and I was born with that, and it'll get more deviated as I get older. So it's just gonna get worse as I get older, and usually you correct that with surgery. But my mom has a deviated septum. She's never gotten it fixed. My mom sounds like you've heard my mom before, haven't you? Wait, hold on, let me check. I have a thing on my phone. Wait, hold on. My mom sent me a video of her feeding Winslow. Let me check the audio really quick, and let me see if it's okay to like. Here, I'm gonna be dead for a second. Let me see if I can show you the sound. I want to see if I can show you the sound. Make sure she doesn't say anything doxing in it. Hold on. Okay, it's fine. I checked it. She sent me this video of her just like videotaping Winslow, and you can hear her voice in it because she's talking to him. Here.
You want to say hi to mommy? Say hi, mommy. I miss you.
She goes, whoa. Say hi, mommy. Okay, let me get back on. That's my mom. That's my mommy. Say hi, mommy. She sends me videos of her feeding Winslow with tongs. She's very bold. Why did this stop working? What's wrong? Oh, here we go. Now it's working. Okay. It was being glitchy. I don't know why. Yeah. Our mom now. No! It's my mom! You can't have her! She's mine! She's mine! Yeah, she's been feeding Winslow. She fed her. Winslow's a boy. She fed him, she feeds him, and she says she's been feeding him extra now, because she's like, he just likes the food so much. My mom, of course, whenever she gets a pet, she always overfeeds it, because she's like, well, they just like food so much, how can I say no? He gets so happy, though. Every single time. So she's been feeding him extra while she's over there. Little man loves 2 months. Yeah, he loves food. He loves food. She says he's been keeping, she says, she used to call him, like, she always thought he was, like, scary and stuff, but now that she's taking care of him, she says he's cute. And that she likes him. Yeah. Mozimi's friends and families, Mozi my friend and family. Hey! Don't let your pets near Mozim on me. Yeah, they'll get fat. They'll get fat. Nah, he'll probably be fine. Hey, I mean, it's getting summertime, his metabolism's probably boosted, so... I don't know. I've never seen him get too skinny or too fat. He just kind of like always stays the same no matter how much I feed him. Yeah. But yeah. That's how pets turn into fatties. Yeah. Do not overfeed your pets. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's how moms are. They like to do it. It's adorable. Yeah. That's good though. Yeah. But yeah. Do not yeah, I don't know. Don't armchair psychologist thing. Keep eating wormies to a lizard. Sure, it's an interesting situation, but mama. Okay. Let's play Higurashi, right? Let's go. End of chapter 2. That's where we were. So, little recap on where we were last time. I'm trying to remember. So, we went to a trash pile with Reina, and she showed us Colonel Sanders in there, and this guy, what was his name? Takahiro? I don't remember his name. He was a photographer, and he mentioned how there had been, how they never found the arm of the dismembered corpse at the whatchamacallit, at the trash site. Tometake, yeah. Yeah. Crickets are actually a great background noise for Zatsu. It's a nice chant on a summer evening or something. You mean this one? This is not crickets. These are cicadas. Cicada. Because it's Higurashi. Higurashi's weeping cicada or something. Yeah. Winslow's a good boy? Yeah. I hope he's doing well. I miss his stupid little face, his little beak, his little... Winslow has a pink nose, you know. Which is weird because you don't think of reptiles as having a pink nose, but his nose is all pink. It's like blush. I don't know why. Actually... Okay, let's load. Let's see. Continue. We already watched all the tips. What a transition. Colonel Sanders! Wait, hold on. Let me turn off, yeah, do not capture cursor. There you go. I like this bossa nova. Very comfy. Colonel Sanders! Who is this? Oh, it's not Mion, is it? Mion she doesn't look like she's talking. She doesn't look surprised. Come on. Okay, it is Mion actually. Colonel Sanders? Of course, that's right up her alley. I understand her wanting to take home Satoko. Oh, wait, no, this is not... Is this me? Okay, this is me. I understand her wanting to take home Satoko and Rika-chan, but I can't understand the Colonel Sanders. What's so good about that four-eyed geezer? Probably better to hear it from Reina, don't you think? She'll probably just say, because it's just so cute, though. Does Reina often go to construction sites to hunt for treasures? Every now and then... Wait, that's too excited. This is Rika. She go... Every now and then, she says she's going to have a look. But a girl her age rummaging around in garbage is, well... If Reina enjoys it, then I think it's fine. What were they doing? Who is this? What were they doing over there? Damn construction. It'd been bugging me since yesterday, like an itch I couldn't scratch. The Colonel might as well be Santa in Japan? Well, yeah, he does have a white beard, and he wears the little glasses, and he delivers a gift with a red theme on Christmas. So, basically, this is Mion. It was cancelled a long time ago. Oh, no. Everyone gathered together and fought against it. Hearing an ominous word like fought come from Rika-chan's mouth startled me. That's right! It was unbelievable! They said Hinamizawa would be sunk into the reservoir and we had no say in the matter. So I'm only able to be here because the protest succeeded. Ah, so that's why they killed him. Oh! Who is this? Satoko? I guess she has her mouth open, so... I'm sorry! I didn't keep you, did I? Oh, this is... Okay, then this is Reina, yeah. How do I do her voice? Wait, Keiichi-san. Wait! Reina calls him Keiichi-kun, right? So this is... Maybe it's different? It's different? Satoko is saying she powdered her nose? No, maybe it is Reina. I feel like Satoko would not call him son. She'd be mean, I think. This is hard! Trying to figure out who's who. Hello! Okay. So, how do you do it? My deepest apologies, Keiichi-san. It took me a while to powder my nose. Yeah. Satoko? Wait to use the can until you really have to go. Wait. Ew! That's disgusting! I don't want to read this! Ew! What the hell? someone. How dare you speak to a maiden of unparalleled beauty such as myself?
Who's she calling a maiden?
Yeah, that's disgusting. Why would you say that, Genji? No, she's right. Like, what the hell? What is wrong with you? Why would you say that to her? Who says that?
If Sadako really was a maiden, she wouldn't have reacted like that. The usual hijinks ensued.
That's really messed up. Yeah, that's disgusting. What's wrong with you, Genji? You freak. Now then, gentlemen, in accordance with the rules of our society, I bring a point to discussion. Keiichi, Maebara-kun wishes to be included as a member in our activities. What say you? Nina, no objection. I wonder if the likes of this peasant is up to the task. Me and Satoko both approve.
The three that Mion had queried voiced their approval.
Sorry, I don't know how to do. I forget how to do Keiichi's voice.
The three that Mion had queried voiced their approval.
A unanimous decision! Congratulations, Keiichi Maebara-kun. I present you the honor of being allowed to take the entrance exam for our club.
Start from the beginning. I didn't say I would join. What club is this?
What our club does, you see, in order to cope with our complicated society, we perform various activities under different sets of rules. Sometimes they are in your favor, and sometimes they work against you. I'm pretty weak, so I'd prefer if you didn't single me out. Let's try and get along. You're so naive, Lena. The law of the jungle is survival of the fittest.
This was starting to sound a bit sketchy. So what kind of club was it?
Kind of way though, you're not weak. Hold on, she beats the crap out of people though. To sum it up, it's a club where we play games together.
Mika-chan was the only one to answer my question with a pertinent response. So basically, this club put Mion's hobby of collecting games to use by playing the various games that Mion had ordered every day. It seemed that, depending on the day, there were prizes for the winner or a penalty for the person who finished in last place.
I'll make this clear right now. We aren't playing house here. You should treat each other. You should treat each win or loss as if your life depends on it. All right?
What's wrong with just having fun? Don't make it sound so crazy.
The first rule of our society: aim only for first place. Going at it half-assed just because it's a game is not allowed. Rule number 2 of our society: for that reason, you are obligated to make all possible efforts.
The way Satoko said it, it sounded like she was saying use any means necessary.
Satoko best girl is. And she couldn't have been more big if you tried. Sounds shady, mama. What an even worse thing to say if they say something. Ew. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's horrible. Of course, I will do my best too. I'm pretty weak, but I'm trying my best.
I knew what they were trying to say. In a game where everybody's aiming for the top, it is rather unsportsmanlike to play just for fun. Alright then, I too will go all out! With that, I was finally ready for the rite of initiation, my baptism into the club.
I clicked off. Oopsies. Oopsies. Oops. Okay, there we go. A word of warning, Kei-chan. Nana can get pretty nasty.
This initiation looks like it's gonna be rough. Mion began fishing around in student lockers in the back of the room. They had the games here at school. table. Well, it's a club equipment, so I guess that's fine.
Complicated games will put Kei-chan at a disadvantage. So today, we'll play a game that you should be familiar with. How about a standard card game like Old Bachelor?
Alright, let's do this!
Can't really get into it unless there's a penalty. This time the loser will be sentenced to having their face drawn on. What do you think? Well, it won't be oil-based paint, right? Right?
Oil-based face painting with oil-based paint? That is perfect!
Oh, put in quotations, what the heck? That's perfect!
Satoko cheered the idea on. She didn't even flinch at the thought of having such a severe penalty. It seemed like she was raring to go. If it's going to be like this, then I can't lose either!
Is this me? Or is this Neon? Then I'll just cut the deck and start dealing!
Old Bachelor is pretty much the same as Old Maid. There's only one difference. There's no Joker. In its place, one card is pulled out at the start, meaning there will be one card without a match left over at the end. You don't know which card will end up being the Joker. It's a pretty thrilling game.
Huh? Oh! I'll take out the card now.
Rena took out one card and left it face down on the table. Everybody stared at the card intently.
Is this her or me?
Well, it'll be pretty obvious in the end game. No way to tell at the start. But the rest of them were very serious. They didn't seem as relaxed as I was. They compared their cards to the one face down, all while gauging each other's reactions. It was as if they could see what the face down card was. No, it couldn't be. This deck is pretty worn out. No way. Can everyone tell by the scratches what the card on the table is?
Remember the second rule of our society. Genji-san must try his hardest to win as well. A number of cards are quite unique, Genji-kun. Should be able to remember them pretty quickly.
She said that so matter-of-factly.
Became something like Bayonetta Battle Team. I love how intense their cool activities are. Yeah. The Blue Eyes White Dragon cameo, back in the 1980s. All this for a card game. Anime always tries to make the most mundane things so epic.
Suits me fine. Don't think a little thing like that can be your crutch. I lashed out angrily, but it was rather obvious I was at a disadvantage. After all, they'd gone so far to memorize the wear and tear of each individual card. This wasn't a simple game of Old Bachelor. If this was a test, then they were playing with the answer sheet in front of them. Bring it! I'll take advantage of your carelessness and beat you at your own game. That baseless confidence would soon be crushed.
How about I tell you your hand starting from the right? 3, 4, 9, Jack, Queen. By the way, the Bachelor is the Jack of Diamonds. I can tell what they are even if you switch them around. I am out!
I thought I was prepared for it to be this brutal, just overwhelming. Demons. You're all demons! Rena isn't a demon, are you?
Sorry, kids. This is hard to do this. I'm out!
Not even a hint of mercy. Rena, even Rika-chan. these club activities weren't to be trifled with. An alumnus of this club would definitely survive in the cruelest of situations. If our entire class had self-detonating collars strapped to their necks and were dropped into a deathmatch on a deserted island, these guys would probably take to it like fish to water.
Isn't that an anime? Which one is that? I recognize that.
I can already picture their joy as they hunt down each of their classmates.
Foreshadowing.
It's a lowest point system. The order itself dictates the points. Whoever has the lowest point total wins.
Since Keiichi finished last, he has 5 points.
There's already a 5 mark down on my scoreboard.
I think it's unfair to Keiichi kind of fiddle use on your neck.
It's fine. Kei-chan is a man after all. He can turn the tables even if the odds are stacked against him, right?
It's fitting for a lowly peasant to scamper a woman soak their pillow in tears, don't you think?
A petite hand laid itself on top of my head, which was trembling from uncontainable frustration. It was Rika-chan's.
Keep on fighting. Yeah.
Thanks to Rika-chan's words of encouragement, I was able to calm down.
This is a lot of foreshadowing, I feel, right? Predictable outcomes. A hand stacked against you that they all already saw coming. Lots of wear and tear from repeated use. All of them wanting you to fight along with them.
You need to be calm, especially when you're cornered. That's the power I can muster during the crisis. Think clearly, Keiichi Mayabara. Take your time and look at the cards carefully. It's just as Reina said, each card has its own distinct markings that made them stand out. Memorizing them should be pretty simple. Think about what you can do in this situation. Try everything in your power to improve your chances of victory.
Well, meet Keiichi-kun, just like that.
I covered the uniquely marked cards with my hands, or other cards, arranging them in such a way that they couldn't be seen.
The one with the ripped corner should be the 5. And I'm out.
I couldn't let any of those precious hints slip by me. All information is a weapon. Then it was my turn. Satoko fanned out her cards for me.
You see, I want the 7. Is it this one?
I wonder about that. You won't know unless you take it. There was a hint of dismay in her expression. He doesn't want to take it, that kind of expression. I won't let that momentary last slip by me. I know.
Oh no, this is I know! It's this one!
Got it. 7 of spades.
The cheer of ooh ran out.
What is this? The 7 should be the hardest one to tell apart.
It wasn't from memorizing the markings. Those slight changes in expression as I was selecting a card were enough.
Can't hide it from me, Kei-chan. This mark means it's the 2 of diamonds.
What? She was startled by her own misread. Of course, everyone else was too.
Whoa, it's real that Michan gets a card wrong.
No. Kei-chan, could it be? You...
They told them apart by different marks.
He marked one himself.
That mark was a nail scratch. So I put a new one on it!
What an impressive show of wit.
Clap, clap, clap.
That was great, Kirispica. That was an incredible match, you know.
Having defeated the former Mion, my brilliant battle left me ecstatic. But by total points, it was already set in stone that Mion would win and I would finish last. I laughed heartily, selecting the tone of my voice carefully to get on Mion's nerves. Well, I'm gonna end up with the loser, but I'm satisfied with one-upping Mion at the end. That should be the proverbial slap in the face to Mion, who was at the top already, ensured victory.
Even if Kei-chan gets first place this round, he'll still end up last place overall. Don't you hate that?
Of course I do.
Let's have a duel. One chance. If you win, then we'll swap first and last place. How about it? You up for it?
She fell for it! A chance for an upset that wouldn't be possible without goading her into it.
I feel like this is foreshadowing for another series this creator made later, isn't it?
Duel! One chance, you say? Let me hear the rules. Mion discarded 2 cards from her hand and replaced one with the Joker card that was on the table, then shuffled the resulting hand behind her back.
The card in my right or the card in my left? If Kei-chan can...
Yeah.
If Kei-chan can guess which hand the Joker's in, then he wins.
When you turned just now, you didn't pull out the Joker, did you?
If you lose, I'll show the card in the other hand. That okay?
The other 3 gulped nervously at this unexpected turn of events. Alright, you've got it! Mion grasped 1 card in each hand and thrust them out at me. First, I needed to inspect them closely. The card on the right hand has no distinguishing marks. I couldn't tell which one it was.
Which one? I wonder. Kirispica, be careful.
Yeah, of course. This is my chance for a big comeback! Looking closely at the card on the left, I saw a little wear. It wasn't one I hadn't seen before.
That card is...
I didn't let that bit from Satoko slip by me. Mion clucked her tongue. I didn't recognize the mark on the left card from the small number that I had memorized. I didn't know what the left card was, but I could tell from Satoko's reaction that the card had already appeared during the game. Since it had already appeared before, it meant that it definitely wasn't the Joker.
Oh, Kei-chan thinks it's the one on the right. Will you choose that one then? Will you?
The left card definitely wasn't the Joker. If I could trust that theory, then I should have been able to declare that the card on the right was the Joker. Even without Mion's taunting, the one on the right was the most suspicious. But it wasn't a bit too rash to decide based slowly on Satoko's reaction. More carefully. I remember now. That mark. The left card, no doubt about it. The 7 of clubs.
It's the 7 of clubs, I see.
I've won. The card on the left was the 7 of clubs. So that meant the card on the right was the Joker. And then, just before my hand touched the right card, I froze. I would expect less from you.
Oh wait, no, is this Mion? Oh, Mion.
I would expect no less from you.
There was a wave of murmurs amongst the onlookers at my sudden halt, right before I confirmed the right card was the Joker.
What could Kei-chan possibly be saying? I mean, the left one is.
Oh. What makes you so certain that the right one isn't the Joker, Kei-chan?
Mion let loose an unexpected question. Everyone else was baffled. I don't know what the card on the right could be, but I know the one on the left is the 7 of clubs.
Then, doesn't that leave the right one as the Joker? One of them has to be the Joker, right?
Yeah, one of those is the Joker, right?
He has good intuition. Pikachu, what do you mean by...
So basically, the 7 of clubs. I discarded that by matching the Satoko's 7 of spades earlier. Everyone's attention snapped to the discard pile at the same time. The truth of the matter couldn't be discerned from the sloppy pile. So that means Mian pocketed one of the discarded cards, then aligned it over the left card, and that means...
I see. I get it. This left card is being disguised as a 7 of clubs, right?
It was the first time since the start of the match that a shadow ran across Mian's expression. I didn't let that slip by. Then, with a grand flourish, I declared it loudly. The Joker is the left one! It was an intense moment. That 1 second felt like an eternity for everyone there. Breaking that silence, the first one to speak was Mian.
Being the first president of this club, I have been witness to a variety of performances. Kei-chan, yours is the best. The best of the best of the best!
It was probably the greatest compliment Mian could give. Mian accepted her defeat, dropping the cards with both hands. My comeback victory! Mika-chan placed her hand on my head and began patting it, congratulating me on my victory.
Pikachu is...
Reina and Satoko gaped at us, as if they had seen a ghost. What is it, Reina? It's not as if I cheated or anything, right? This was fair and square!
Ika only pet someone on the head to console them.
Huh? What's the meaning of... At that moment, Reina let out a small shriek.
Kirispica! This is how it was?
You know, Kei-chan, I thought you'd read into it that far.
Everyone froze. No, it was just me.
It was a gamble. If you had just jumped to conclusions like a little brat, then I would have lost.
It was the answer everyone was certain about. Mian picked up the card from the losing hand.
Kei-chan, you know, you should take pride in this loss.
She turned it around. That was the card that proclaimed the victor of this duel. The card under the 7 of clubs. Unbelievable! It was a 2 of diamonds! It was a setup behind the setup. If I just picked the right one without reading so deeply into it, I,
Mian Sonozaki, as the club president, do accept Keiichi Maebara's membership into our club.
As I slumped to my knees, dazed, everyone let out a round of applause for the excellent effort I gave despite my defeat.
The match is now over. Today's victor is me, Mian Sonozaki, and our exalted loser is Keiichi Maebara.
Everyone made a commotion, applauding cheerfully. I felt I was bested, but I was so soundly beaten that it unexpectedly felt rather refreshing.
Well, when Mita pulled out that little trick behind her back, I got excited thinking she's going to do it again. When Keiichi-san stopped the moment before touching the correct card, I thought he fell for it. He fell for it quite handily.
Hey, wait. All of them knew from the start and I still got excited so earnestly? Everyone got excited to make it more fun. You're all demons! You monsters!
Now then, Kei-chan, it's time for your penalty. Since it's your first day participating, I'll go easy, okay? It would be a problem if you refused to come to school.
The other 3 members held down my arms and shoulders firmly. Mion approached, licking her lips. Her right hand went to pull something out of her pocket. That's a felt tip marker, and it's large and oil-based.
Okay, here we go.
She took the cap off the marker and brought it slowly up to my face while I was immobilized. No! 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 I let out my death throes.
I died instantly. She killed me. She shoved it into my jugular. She gets Jigglypuffed. Yeah, I got Jigglypuffed.
No, not oil-based.
Guy's into being humiliated, isn't he? I mean, she's licking her lips, you know. I'm just saying, Mion is, Well, Keiichi was playing 4D chess. Mion was playing 5D chess. She was playing 4D chess disguised. She was playing 2D chess disguised as 4D chess. Yeah.
As soon as the club activities were finished, Nana flew off. Probably so she could dig out that huge Colonel Sanders that she wasn't able to take home yesterday. So today it was just Mion and me walking home together. A rather rare occurrence.
Ah, this is when we get to know Mion a little better.
A mountain of treasure, huh? The guys throwing it away probably never thought in their wildest dreams that Nana would be grateful to them.
Mountain of treasure, meaning that damn construction site number 4. Oh right, Mion would probably tell me that murder by dismemberment that seemed to have happened there. Over there, you know, at that damn construction site. Did something happen there? Long ago?
Something sure did. A grand battle. There were sit-ins and demonstrations.
It was a bit different from what I wanted to hear, but I decided I'd listen just the same.
It was our land that was going to be sunk into the damn reservoir. I would have fought as well, probably. The government guys were really adamant about it. Acting all big and full of themselves. Since they figured out that they couldn't settle it with money, they did a bunch of nasty stuff. They were nasty guys.
Mion spoke excitedly, as if the whole thing was happening right in front of her. I'm amazed you guys won. You were facing the federal government, right?
The mayor and prominent figures in the village all signed petitions. They went to Tokyo and struck deals with legislators. And as a result, the development plan was retracted. It was our complete victory.
There wasn't any violence, was there? Like assaults or murders?
None.
She probably cut me off. The same as right now. Her words signaled the end of the discussion. Tomatake said one arm wasn't found in the incident. I thought that a murder by dismemberment had occurred, but I guess that was wrong.
Uh-oh.
My curiosity unsated, I sighed dejectedly inside.
Later. See you tomorrow. Kei-chan, you can't wash that off till you get home. Got it?
I got it, I won't! Mion held back her laughter while stealing glances at my face. I wonder what kind of nasty doodles they drew. Damn you, Mion! You shall rue this day! If our rules are ever reversed, I'm going to slop it on. All over your face so you won't be able to take it off, even with a scouring pad. Upon arriving home, I ran straight into my mom, embarrassing myself yet again. The mood I'd come home to was already on edge. It's not that uncommon thing in our family. Whenever Dad can't come up with a good idea, it always ends up like this. He stomps around the house with his arms crossed. Mom whispered into my ear.
Welcome home, Keiichi. Dad, he's in a bit of a rut right now, so don't bother him, okay?
Can't come up with a new idea.
It's because the deadlines are so close together this time. Your dad needs to recharge or he doesn't work as well.
Dad's paintings feed our entire family. If he runs out of ideas, then it's the end of the mine bars. We've never gotten hungry before. Could it be that my dad is a master painter? Wouldn't it be easier to get an idea? Taking a walk outside rather than wandering around the house?
The theme of this piece this time is in the household. So it seems your dad wants to use this house as a motif.
That's quite a bothersome motif.
Katie! Pick up your room, it looks terrible!
Sorry, I'll clean it up later. Oh, come on, please don't use my room as the motif.
Keiichi, there's still some time before dinner. So please go take a walk out back or something.
His bad mood is only temporary. As soon as he gets an idea, his mood improves and he starts humming. Until then, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just go take a walk so I don't aggravate him further. Well, I guess I will then.
Soft bomb Zimmy. Not Zimmy. Diverting, yeah. 20 Dungeons and Dragons, yeah. It's a small town, it's not like anyone's gonna see. Yeah. Just put a bag on your head.
I said I was going to take a walk, but I didn't have any particular destination in mind. I just needed to kill some time. I got on my bike and pondered where to go.
Yeah.
I could just go read at the bookstore, but it would take about an hour by bike to get to town. It would be dark by the time I got back, so I didn't want to go unless I had to. The roads at night here in Hinamizawa would creep me out. If me and Satoko ever found out about that, I smiled wryly. Oh yeah, Lena was probably still at that mountain of treasure, the damn construction site. The excavation of Colonel Sanders was probably taking her a while. It wouldn't be so bad to have her owe me one. I return her favor next time we have club activities. With a little bit of self-interest in mind, I set off towards the damn construction site.
Uh-oh.
Taki-san might be there as well. The only person with information about the incident that both Anna and Leon denied knowing anything about. If I met him again, I'd like to ask him for more details. To ask, was there really a dismemberment here in Hinamizawa? That was my real intention.
Teleporting.
I spotted Nana struggling at the slope of the garbage pile. It looked like Colonel Sanders was lodged in there pretty firmly. It didn't look like Nana would be able to excavate him by herself. Realizing that Tomitake-san wasn't around, I began climbing up the slope unsteadily. Hey, Nana! Looks like you're working up a sweat!
Whoa! Kirispica! What brings you to a place like this?
A place like this, huh? I see. She was aware of it, at least. I received a signal for emergency assistance at the accident site. Where is the injured party?
Huh? Accident?
But there was a report Colonel Sanders was buried alive in the trash pile.
Oh, that! You scared me! Don't frighten me like that, Keiichi-kun.
I was just kidding. I thought you might be struggling by yourself, so I came by to help you out.
Eh? You get it for me?
Well, I filled my quota for the day. If I don't see Nana blush at least once a day, then I'm not getting my daily required nutritional intake. Just kidding. You're embarrassing me now.
So, What part was the joke? What part was it?
I just ignored her bewilderment. Okay, now move out of the way. So where's this Colonel Sanders?
Sorry. Can't you see him in that gap?
He's really buried in there.
Is it an arm? Oh, okay.
Colonel Sanders was sideways, surrounded by boards and other construction materials, like they were caging him inside. According to Reina, it wasn't like this yesterday. It seemed as though an illegal dumper came by, dumped again, and now he's buried like this. You're trying to move this pile all by yourself? With those scrawny arms? There's no way she would be able to do that with her slender arms.
But Colonel Sanders, so cute. There's a chain on the Colonel Sanders at the store. This one though, I should be able to take this one home.
If Reina gave up on this Colonel Sanders, she'll probably start devising a plan to steal the one in front of the store. As Reina's guardian, I won't allow her to sully her hands with crime. Out of the way, I'll do it. Reina blushed again, but this time I left it alone. The pile was enormous. Also, the more days we wasted, the more likely another illegal dumping would occur. If we got buried any deeper, there would be nothing that could be done.
Kirispica, I'll help you. Let me help.
You just get in the way, so stay back. Pulling out scraps, bending them, tossing them aside. I quickly became covered in sweat and dust. Flying objects drew beautiful arcs across the twilight sky, one after another. Lumber, timber, plywood. Damn it! No matter how much I threw out, there was still more. Even though I could see Colonel Sanders right there. After grandstanding like that in front of Lena, I felt frantic because of how little I'd progressed. If I was to do this seriously, I'd need an axe or saw or something.
That's enough, Kirispica. You're so sweaty. You don't have to try so hard.
I'm doing it for you, Lena. Don't worry about it. Reina began sputtering and turned beet red. Whoops, I meant to say I was doing my best as to keep her from becoming a criminal. Oh well.
That's a lot of wood, yeah. Cute, yeah. It's finger licking good, yeah.
I guess I just need a break. This is pretty tough. I sprawled on my back over the grassy slope.
I'm sorry. You're covered in sweat.
Reina patted her handkerchief against my forehead. Felt pretty nice.
But wait here a minute, okay? My house is pretty close. I'll bring you some barley tea, okay?
Leaving the handkerchief on my forehead, Reina took off running. The cries of the higurashi gently cooled the air. After I was certain that Reina was gone, I picked myself up and headed towards what I discovered earlier. There was a garbage pile of magazines and newspapers bound up by twine. Unless I'm mistaken, I believe it was around here. There it was. They were bound stacks of not-so-reputable tabloids. They were stacked chronologically, going back quite a few years. It was quite a disturbing incident. It seems they haven't been able to find one of the arms, you see. If it was just as Tomitake-san said, then undoubtedly there would be mention of the murder. These are troubled times. There is no end to these sickening incidents. There's a large part of society drawn in by these incidents as well. So it had to be recorded somewhere. I unfastened the packages and opened the rain-soaked pages carefully, looking over the table of contents. Not here. Next one. Not here. Next one. It was hard to search since I didn't know when it happened. I didn't know who the perpetrator or the victim was either. I only know it had happened here. I looked up every so often, checking to see if Reina had come back or not. I wouldn't want her to see me gawking at a dirty magazine. But it wasn't just that. Both Reina and Mion said they didn't know, but it had happened without a doubt. As long as Tomitake-san wasn't lying. Then if both Reina and Mion... Ah, yeah, there was. If they had just said that, then I wouldn't have gotten so hung up on it. An incident that neither Reina nor Mion wished to talk about. Trying to uncover it after they tried to conceal it out of good intentions. That made me feel like I was acting against my friends.
Whoa! The music is creepy.
Hinamizawa dam worker lynching, murder by dismemberment.
Here it is. The featured article was in the back, and it seemed that there was a photograph and colored pages at the front. The pages of the featured article were stuck together and weren't easy to open. Miranda could return at any moment. Feeling rushed, I gave up and opened the photograph page. The police investigators were carrying a body bag, and newspaper reporters were all bathing it in camera flashes. The image was blurry and hard to understand, but I could definitely make out the headlines.
A tragic nightmare at the Hinamizawa construction site. Lynching and murder / dismemberment. The victim was a site foreman. He had assaulted his assailants daily with an explosive backlash from his daily actions. It's a horrible image to see the site foreman as it happened. It really did happen.
Oh wait, no, this is me. It happened. It really did happen. It seemed the details were on the next page. I turned the page without pausing. On it was... Oh, geez.
The assailants butchered their victim's body with hatchets and pickaxes, then used an axe to split the cadaver into 6 pieces: the head, arms, legs, and torso.
I could understand just from the headline that it was just too terrible an incident. Normally a lynching is just assault and murder, right? Dismemberment with hatchets and pickaxes? That wasn't a lynching. It was a merciless killing to the letter. A brutal murder. Done by a group of people. With hatchets. With pickaxes. With an axe.
Ah! Eek! Sorry. Did I startle you?
Rena dropped the axe she was holding onto the grass after being startled by my voice.
Kirispica, you see, earlier, yeah, you said it would help if you had an axe, didn't you? So then I brought an axe for you from the shed.
Rena fluttered her arms in a panic, continuing to explain and apologize. It seemed I'd been glaring at her pretty intensely. I'm sorry, I guess my reaction was a bit overboard.
No, I'm sorry as well. I'm sorry.
Night was drawing close. I was pretty worn out, and it wouldn't hurt to do the rest tomorrow. Doesn't look like we can break that last beam without an axe. You brought it after all. I'll have to borrow it tomorrow, alright?
Okay.
Why do you look so glum? Tomorrow we'll be digging out Colonel Sanders, right?
You're right! I really want to take Colonel Sanders home soon.
We both knew that it was useless to apologize any more than that. I quenched my thirst with the barley tea that Anna brought and wiped off the sweat that had now gone cold. We took the path to head home.
I love when sweat goes cold finally. After you've been working all day, it finally gets cold. It feels so good.
I felt quite guilty about the tabloid wrapped up in my jacket.
Oh, the plot thickens. She's just a casual axe collector. Yeah, 100% not suspicious. Yeah. Well, geez, the timing. Yeah. New tips: the Hinamizawa Dam Project special tabloid report. Okay, we'll read them. Unit tips. Look at the tabloid. I like how they're just real people on there. We'll do the dam report.
October 1975. In accordance with the Prime Minister's Bulletin Number XXX, Hinamizawa's Electrical Development Master Plan was announced. The vast scope of the projected Hinamizawa Dam will have an incredibly heavy impact on the village of Hinamizawa. The flooded area caused by the Hinamizawa Dam would include the 5 areas of Hinamizawa, Takasudo, Kyosu, Matsumoto, and Yagochi. The submerged area includes 291 houses. Population 1,251. 1 elementary school, 1 middle school, 1 post office, 1 agricultural cooperative, 1 forestry department lumberyard, 5 shrines, 2 temples, and 1 fishery. All of these communal agricultural areas and places of worship will be indefinitely submerged at the bottom of the artificial lake basin. Forsaking the hundreds of years our ancestors poured their blood and sweat into this fertile, resource-rich land is just too painful to bear. All the residents having homes that were to be submerged banded together and created the Onigafuchi Defense Alliance. The dam project was halted and petitions to alter the plan were circulated. The citizens sought peaceful negotiations, but the government and its puppet company openly refused. Performing unspeakable, heinous acts, they quashed the democratic actions of the villagers. But the villagers did not falter. Instead, they banded together even more closely and steeled the resolve to protect their homes to the death. The continuation of that frightening Hinamizawa Dam construction project is still stalled as of today. The villagers understand that the stalling was caused by their sublime power through unity, and they understand that this fearsome plan has not yet been fully withdrawn. The Onigafuchi Defense Alliance had been dissolved after it did its part, but the feelings of unity it garnered had not yet been extinguished. As long as that passion resides in the hearts of the residents, they'll be able to confront whoever next decides to sink their homes into a lake basin. Onigafuchi Defense Alliance Committee Chairman, Kiichiro Kimiyoshi.
Well, after all, sweating is a cooling mechanism, yeah. If only this town had a library, yeah. God, imagine being illiterate. The damn report sounds so much more aggressive than it is, yeah. Nice narrative, thank you. It does sound pretty heavy-handed, just flooding a town, yeah, I mean, it happens. It happens in America, too. It's called, eminent domain. Eminent domain, I think, is what it's called. When you, like, kick everyone off so you can do a government project where they all live. Tabloid, let's go.
Nightmare befalls Hinamizawa Dam. Lynching and murder and dismemberment. In X month of X day in X prefecture at the Hinamizawa Dam construction worksite in Shishibone City, a bone-chillingly gruesome murder/dismemberment. Even though this case has shocked the archipelago, the police will give no details on the case. Exactly what happened at the Hinamizawa Dam. They probably didn't mean to kill him at first, but as the victim resisted by swinging around the shovel, the rest of the perpetrators armed themselves in return, and it quickly escalated to homicide. So said the aforementioned investigator A. After this bloody tragedy was over, they were left with a body which nobody thought was alive. X-san had tormented the suspects daily with his rough behavior. At first it was meant to be payback. All the perpetrators were horrified by their deed, and one even turned himself in to the police. It was the de facto leader of this group, X, who suggested hiding the body. Reluctantly at first, they soon began to think they did not wish to be caught. The construction site had numerous places to hide the body, with 6 people. They were originally supposed to hide the body and leave the area. But the de facto leader feared that the consciences of the other 5 wouldn't be able to bear the burden, and came up with a horrifying method to keep them from turning him into the police. He devised the heinous method of splitting up the body among them and making each of them responsible for hiding a piece. X had turned a simple manslaughter into a gruesome dismemberment and forcibly involved each perpetrator in order to create a sense of unity between them. Each one participated. But what does this mean? Person A spoke out reluctantly. X had ordered each and every one of them to dissect a piece for themselves. They were hesitant at first, but nobody refused. In for a penny, in for a pound was what it meant. Thus, an unimaginable bloody ceremony began. The perpetrators wept and vomited as they performed the gruesome task. There was one person who stubbornly refused, but X threatened them, saying nobody would change if someone else ended up dead. But nothing would change if someone else ended up dead, and he gave up on his objections. But X's plan collapsed in the span of one night. X, who had preferred to dissect the corpse up until the last moment, had broken down in tears at the hospital where he was being treated for an injury sustained during the scuffle and confessed. The criminals were arrested one after the other, but the de facto leader whereabouts are still unknown. Also, the right arm hidden by X has yet to be found. Despite an ongoing search, this horrible individual has managed to elude law enforcement. What could the police be doing? It appears that X had said he was going to throw the body, right arm, into the marsh. X's car was discovered abandoned near the marsh, but there were no clues to his whereabouts. X didn't trust his companions. One cannot deny the possibility that he expected his companions to confess to the police and used his car as a decoy. Of course, I doubt that theory. Since he has no car, one could expect him to have a limited area to which he could have escaped to. But within the station, there were rumors going around that he had accidentally slipped and drowned in the marsh when he went to throw away the body. To the locals, that marsh is believed to be bottomless. It's known as Onigafuji, the Ogre's Abyss, and it's said that the bottom of the marsh is connected to the hellish world of demons. The atrocious demon from hell that was X. Could it be that he returned to hell through the marsh?
Shut up!
The Zijin Dragon, bringer of luck and fortune. Prosperous future. Ladies leaping into your arms. Business success. Promotions. Ambition. Protection from harm. Not just with pachinko and horse races, but business and even love. Guaranteed or your money back. Zijin Dragon Bracelet DX, one piece. 27,800 yen.
Let's continue. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, continue. I have no idea what's going on, but I haven't seen Higurashi in a lot of years. Takes me back. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do here. We go back. We go super back. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. That's a lot of money for a piece of trash. I guess so. $27. Oh, that is expensive. That is a very high quality scab you could get for that amount. Yeah. The One Piece is real. My voice acting is good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got hiccups. Oh, Monte. Thank you, Jackson. Thank you. Oh, okay. I gotta start getting ready to go out with friends, but thanks so much for that. I'll catch the rest of the hope tonight. Hopefully not too drunk. Let me see. Don't get too drunk. Don't get me like me. Don't drink. What did you guys say? Beer before booze, you're gonna lose. Booze before beer. I don't know what the rest of it, but yeah. Be safe. Be healthy. Don't get sick like I was. Thank you, iTrauma. Thank you very much, iTrauma. Lovely VM was it? Thank you very much. Thank you. I believe I watched the anime with my ex. It was interesting around the time when I saw Elephant Maid. Such a simpler time to watch anime. Yeah, back then, man. Back when like anime clubs were like actually a thing. People did them. People were RPing as oh my gosh, why is it escaping me now? The Harahara What? Disappearance of Haruhi. Back when like everyone would be RPing as Haruhi. You'd have girls coming in class with a yellow headband on. Like I'm literally her. It's me. I'm Haruhi. The function of the school. Oh wait, let me get back in my voice. Hold on, let me clear my nose really quick. Sorry, 1 second. Before liquor, get drunk quicker. No! I got so sick, I thought I was gonna die. Beer before liquor, you're in the clear. Liquor before beer, you're in the clear. I don't think that's right. Mosaic emo that this keeps up. Yeah, it is going to keep up because it's a condition. Yes. Elfen Lied's a classic, yeah. I've always wanted to sing that, but I can never do it right. Okay, I'll sing. Okay, I mean not sing. I'll speak. I'll continue. The function of the school as an educational facility is very questionable. Our PE class is exceptionally disorganized. The only things we do together are warm-ups at the start. The teacher isn't even there after that. Yeah. I wish I was in an anime club. I was in the basketball team, running until my inners became my outers. I only got into anime decently when I was married. It's been nice. Whoa. I got into anime either because of my older brother or because it was on Toonami when you stayed up late. Yeah.
Dun dun.
Mama. Bier bevor Wein, das lass sein. Wein bevor Bier, das lob ich mir. Mama. It's actually beer before liquor, never been sicker. Ah, it's true, I've never been sicker. That was pretty horrible. I got so sick from that alcohol, I didn't even feel the vomiting. That's how sick I was. I was so sick that vomiting was just like, whatever, I'm vomiting now, I guess. You know, pretty bad. Did not like it. I got into anime over alcohol, eh? Oh my gosh. I guess that's one way to do it. Okay.
What we do is play together.
It's recess.
Ooh!
Is this me? Is this me or is this me on? Oh. Okay, I guess this is me on.
No helping it. Everyone's a different age or gender.
The only rule that we had to stay on school grounds while exercising.
Wow. Neurons fire.
Yeah.
Let's go! Let's go! Look at those delicious meat mittens. Don't you just want to hold them? Listen, guys, I know what you're looking at. I know you're extremely excited by the super high running shorts. But have you considered the delicious meat mittens on full display here, uncensored? Come on now, come on now.
All the little kids were gallivanting about. Well, they certainly are being active. They might be getting plenty of exercise, but the Board of Education probably completely forgot about this school.
Mika's so cute.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh wait, no. Never her.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We're all together now. What should we do for PE today?
Alright. We have all our members gathered now.
Now then, class representative, what shall we do for PE today? What shall we do?
We harumphed and crossed your arms haughtily, surveying the area.
Explosive power and endurance. There are no friends in the world of sports. Everyone is a rival. The only thing you can trust in is your own body.
What the heck do you mean by that? You really do read too much manga. I quipped without missing a beat.
And so, we'll be taking a lesson from history. The tried and true king of all outdoor melee events. Let's play tag.
I just happened to date Elise, but I was also sucker for goofy shy girls. As a little stoic but decently social, it was a nice contrast from what I was used to. Goofy shy girl. Yeah. Those meat men kind of make me wish they had Mega Man boots to complete the silly look. They would look good with Mega Man boots, yeah. Dude, what are those hands? They're delicious. They're scrumptious hands.
It was quite an adorable choice to make after playing it up so much.
Sportsmanship exists, you know.
Trip your opponent, punch him in the eye, put sticks in his ears.
You gotta win it by any means necessary. Yeah. I would hold that hand with only 3 fingers. Yeah. It's gotta be a very expensive ring you gotta get for those chonky fingers, though. Thank you for coming by. Those big hands, yeah. Made me wish they had. Oh wait, I wrote that. Cloven hands are. What are they, like pigs? Early age AI art on full display here. No, do not equate this to AI. This is full soul. You can't get this anywhere. You can't even get this from high tier artists. You can. I tried mimicking the Higurashi style. It's too soulful. I can't do it.
Just what I was hoping for. That Thunderhead Keiichi-san shall be the first one to be it. I won't be beaten. I must do. You can't be me.
Why are you guys all so into it?
Yeah.
The third rule of our society. You must partake in the game, enjoying it without question.
This counts as a club activity? Everyone smirked at each other. They all seemed pretty confident. But man, physically I should be able to keep up with any of the girls my own age.
Not till like high school, man. I don't know. Boys are typically shorter than girls until they get into high school. Girls are usually like the tallest, and they stop growing earlier. And boys like sprout up really quickly.
Regardless, Mion and Satoko looked like they were aiming for victory, and Rina was looking at me as if pitying my disadvantage. Fine, tag. I'm in.
Girls mature faster, yeah.
My yell echoed across the school grounds. These were the rules. Anyone who was able to evade being tagged before the bell was a winner. But we didn't switch who was it. The ones who were tagged by it also became it. So the number of people who were it could increase exponentially. The game would become a hellish siege.
They call the version we're playing here zombie tag, you see.
I see. Anyone infected by a zombie turns into a zombie.
Why do you make it sound so scary, I wonder?
As soon as I catch Rena, I'm going to tear out her entrails while she's still alive!
Gross! Kichi-kun, that's gross!
Rika placed her hand on Rena's head as she panicked.
Don't worry. 너무 기침하고 싶다. 아이치 어쩌니?
Ika, that's not comforting at all.
Both Mion and I nodded deeply. So the first it. How do you decide who's the zombie? The rock, paper, scissors?
Well, it is class time after all. Let's decide by answering questions. I'll ask the questions, and the one who isn't able to answer is a zombie. I have no idea which grade level they're coming from. What does the Japanese word naku mean? Huh?
Wait, huh? I was bewildered by the sudden question.
Roku is 6.
Mion repeated it.
So you need to answer. What's naku in English?
It's 6. See, I'm cracked as heck.
How about kutsushita?
I don't know kutsushita. Kutsu. Do I know kutsu? I think I've heard kutsu before. Kutsushita. Nande? Socks? Kutsushita. What's kutsu? My gosh, is good. Yeah,
It was 6.
yeah, I know that. I stopped growing at 12. Feels short, man. Me too. Isn't kutsu shoe? Kutsushita. Shita. Maybe it's like inside shoe? Is what it's called?
What's the third last letter in the alphabet?
Third last letter. T, Y, X. It's X.
What does saibetsu mean?
Of course I know what that is.
Satoko cut herself off before finishing the answer. I see, it's quite a rude question.
Saibetsu. Shita means undershoe. Saibetsu. What is saibetsu?
You're an adult, aren't you? Of course you know what it is, right?
I certainly do. Of course I know.
Then go ahead and say that. You know. That... What does that mean, exactly?
That the girl looks like she's in trouble. How cute.
Take her home. It's a crime. If I didn't nip it in the bud, she might really have tried to take her home. Mion's pursuit was relentless, making Satoko stammer.
Oh, it's gender. Oh.
Now then, go ahead and say it. Nice and loudly. What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know. That means a person, thing, idea, action, or event which has been previously indicated in context. Huh?
All of us were a bit surprised by Rika-chan's unexpected answer. I see. Well, it certainly is what that means. That could have been awkward. I wonder what I would have done in Satoko's position. I'd probably get ticked off and just blurted out, you know what, at the top of my lungs. Oops. I clicked away. He literally would have been sad! Oh, it was
He would have been that one clip. That's what I would have done. That's what I would. There used to kids in middle school used to play that game where they would say the P word for male, you know, for the boy part. They used to say it as if we were in if it was in a crowd of people. People would play a game where they would try to say it as loud as possible, but because they were in a crowd, they couldn't be picked out. So they would like try to. Whoever said it loudest won. So whoever said it loudest without getting caught by teacher was won. Yeah, I still play that as an adult. I'm doing well. It's kind of loud. I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it.
I wouldn't want you as an enemy, Mion Sonosaki. Thank goodness you were born.
What does that mean, Casey? What does that mean?
If you were a boy, you'd probably be a pervert or an asshole.
It appears I have no choice. Unfortunately, I, Satoko Hojo, shall assume the role of a zombie. I shall eat everyone!
Seems like she's raring to go.
All I must do is count to 100, correct?
Some jerk skipped numbers will count to 100. You can start changing after you start chasing after you solve this problem.
Well, Kirispica, the very simple one, okay?
Oh no!
1/5 of a cake, 1/6 of a cake, and 1/7 of a cake are all on a plate.
Oh no! There are no common denominators!
Sadako grabbed a stick in panic and began drawing a cake with fractions on the ground. If Sadako, who can eat one cake in 60 seconds, eats all of them, how many cakes are left on the plate? Just as I finished giving the word problem, Mion shouted.
Ready? Go!
On Mion's signal, everyone but Satoko scattered.
Kirispica, that wasn't a problem at all, was it?
Satoko had already lost the moment she started working it out. She's eating it all, so of course there's nothing left on the plate.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
Everyone dashed off in the direction they thought was best. Knowing the lay of the land, they probably headed right to the best spots. It was obvious I was at a disadvantage. At a time like this, it would have been more effective to go along with those training survival skills. Like Mion, for example. The fact I didn't realize at the start of the game probably hurt my chances. Glancing back over the school grounds, I saw Satoko just rising to start. She was really, really mad. Tripped up on such a dumb question. stood at one of the corners of the school. I had clear sight lines in 2 directions and would probably have had a good response time if any zombies started closing in. For the time being, I caught my breath and focused on what I was trained to think during club activities yesterday. Now think calmly. Oh my gosh. Now think calmly, Kichi, my brother. If I was it, what would I do? Increasing my numbers would be the shortcut to victory. Then going after the weakest player first is the obvious plan of attack. Meaning me!
Now then, where could Kichi-san possibly be? I shan't let you escape.
Of course, I can't speak anymore. What would be the best method to track me down? Footprints or smell? Or maybe some kind of trail? If I could craftily hide in the tracks, then there would be no trail for Satoko to follow. But I was no detective. Would I even be able to do that kind of thing in an amateur game like this?
Tomita! Akumaro! Have you seen Kichi-san recently?
What the heck? Do zombies hunt their prey by asking nicely where they went? Nomataku no Okamura pointed to the location where I was hiding. After confirming she was headed in this direction, I abandoned my position. It wasn't easy to hide myself with all those little kids running around as they pleased. It was becoming even more obvious that I was at a disadvantage from not being familiar with these surroundings. If that's how it was going to be then to confront this intelligence-gathering zombie I had just encountered in a similar vein. I approached some girls who were playing with the ball. I'm sorry, but could you relay this message? Tell Satoko Hojo that her parents are at the gate, please.
Message. Okay.
I stopped the girls as they turned to run off. Wait, don't go yet! Also, take this one to Mion Sorozaki. Tell her the teacher is calling her to the gate. I'm quite the schemer if I do say so myself. If things went well, then Satoko and Mion would run into each other at the gate. It would put me at a disadvantage if more people were it. But this was Mion we were talking about. She'd figure out a way to escape. But that was just fine. As long as it brought me more time. Dance for me, Mion and Satoko! In the palm of my hand. Having my fill of playing the con man, I looked for a place to hide. If you think about it logically, I'd only bought myself a scandal at the time. And it might even come back to bite me. Once it became apparent I'd start spreading false information through Messenger. I could end up being the recipient of one of those messages. Satoko would probably ask the messengers to help her look for me. That would mean there would be more zombies than participants in the game. That virus was brought about by my mischief could cause an epidemic. All my classmates would transform into zombies, and would only be searching for me. This tactic might backfire horribly. While trembling at the thought of the impending dawn of the dead, I began searching for a safe house. I found a shed by the incinerator behind the school. After climbing up the roof, I held my breath. It wasn't a bad place to hold out. Not only did I have a good line of sight, but if necessary, I could jump off in 3 different directions to escape. It was getting rowdy down there. The lower grades were running around below the shed.
My Barra-san is not around. Is he over there? Nope. Where's Kichi-san, I wonder? His dad is at the front gate.
That was definitely a lie. The word gate, the same one I use, gave a hint of revenge. So Mion was behind this. I was still keeping one step ahead of the game. I felt bad for my underclassmen, but they had to search until the school bell.
Hey! Do you know where Kichi-san is? His mom suddenly got really sick. A message from Barra-san. They said his house caught on fire and he wants to come in the gate. A jump off jet fell on top of my fellow residents! The police have come to question him.
Anything goes now.
Nancy, he enjoys peeping in the bathrooms.
Huh?
Is that true? You're going around every night stealing panties?
What are they talking about?
I heard he wears panties on his head and he smells them and stuff.
No way I would do that!
I heard that class representative Mion was a victim too. What?
doing me on! Come now, Keiichi Mayabara. This is Mion's battle tactic to flush me out. Just hold on! If my underclassmen thought about it logically, they would know it's all nonsense. But small kids don't think about things logically. To them, all of those things were true, so they chuckled together while looking at me.
He's becoming the Joker. This is truly society.
I win, Mion. It's my victory.
Hold on. Wiping unrelenting tears away, I felt intoxicated by my own victory. He's crying. He's like, I'm still bad. He's like, I'm not bothered. I'm epic. I'm cool.
Did you hear? I heard that the new transfer student Mayabara-san is a really perverted person.
The cost of beating Mion at too high a price. Oh, someone passed below. That's Reina and Mika-chan.
Mika-chan, you're still okay. I'm getting by somehow. Mika is unwell.
Mion! Couldn't be. She'd become it because of my little strategy? That confirmed that Mion was behind this relentless message war. Then, this wasn't good.
We finally got away from Michan, but Satoko-chan, Satoko is searching around the pipes, so we should be safe here for a while.
Upon hearing that, I breathed a sigh of relief. While Reina was slumped on the ground, breathing heavily, Mika had started creeping up to her. Mika-chan doesn't normally make noise when she walks, but it's strange. Couldn't be.
Oh! Mika-chan! What is it? What is it? Don't worry.
I'd never seen Mika-chan smile so creepily before.
Why are you coming closer? Why? Mika-chan isn't a zombie, is she? Don't be scared. I'll be sure to eat you gently. No, go away! Mika-chan, no!
Reina was pressed against the wall, and Mika-chan lurched forward with both arms out just like a zombie. Reina quaked with her back pushed up against the wall. It was quite a surreal scene of horror. Like one of those zombie breakout videos you'd see. At that moment, Reina's eyes met mine.
Kirispica, save me!
Zombie Mika-chan turned 180 degrees exorcist style and glared at me.
Found him! I see Kei-chan!
Mion popped out from behind the cinder block wall, around the garbage dump, also seeing where I was. My position was only advantageous. It was when there was one zombie, but being surrounded was not as good.
You said you located Keiichi-san!
I could tell Satoko was rushing my way. It seemed that Rika-chan had let Reina escape, and now was bearing her fangs in my direction.
Oh!
Come on down, Keiichi-chan!
The three zombies circled the shed, moaning curses. You guys are scary! Too scary!
I wonder how Keiichi-san's guts taste. Keiichi-san! Keiichi, I want you to become one of us.
Someone, please save me! I saw Reina apologizing to me from across the schoolyard. An apology. Sorry. Leaving me for dead? Reina! I leapt off the roof out of fear, slipping as I landed. Satoko and Mika jumped on top of me, and after straddling me, they tickled me, all over my body.
Oh no! Oh, what a horrible position, getting tickled by a bunch of girls in really short running shorts.
Stop! Stop!
So this means that Ayla is still left. There isn't much time until the bell.
Damn you, Reina! How dare you! Leave me for dead! The feelings of a zombie. I understood how vengeful ghosts with lingering regrets felt.
It's sad. So sad. But Keiichi is one of us now.
It felt like I'd been bitten by a vampire and was now one of their thralls. It was a strange feeling, being welcomed over to the side that pursued me. Zombie tag is quite profound.
This is no time to postulate. We must capture it.
The principal is walking down the hall. The bell will ring soon.
To devour Reina. I, who had been turned into a demon of vengeance, needed to use any means necessary. Except I wasn't just a zombie. I was a master of the night. A vampire! Using the same trick that had tightened the noose around my own neck, I used my classmates to further my evil designs. I gathered up the lower grades from around the school grounds. Everyone listen!
Hello? Are we back? The internet went out! The internet went out right when they said space colony! I'm back. I'm back. Right when it said space colony, we're like, it's full circle! It's full circle! How's it going? How's it go? How's it go? Shad! Shad! Doom 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 doom. Space colony, it's a colony drop! Literally colony drop reference, it's the best thing ever! Best thing ever, ever, ever! Okay, let's go.
A space colony?
Yeah, it's a really big disaster. Everything in a 100-kilometer radius was obliterated. And that's only the prelude to this tragic tale. This is the beginning. The start of a war for independence by the propagandality of Zeon!
I'm geeking so hard right now, I'm gonna geek! This is the best thing that could have possibly happened. What an amazing turn of events. Let's freaking go! Let's freaking go. I am joining on the side. I am joining the War of Zeon on the side of Zeon. Let's go, let's go.
The lower grades were dumbfounded, their eyes like saucers at the grand turn of events.
What will happen? Will the Terran Federation lose?
If things go on like this, they will! Only one person can defeat the Red Comet.
Yes! Char! Yes! Yes!
That person is the Reina Ryugu. The lower grade students all gulped. It seemed I'd made them fully understand that the fight for Earth was lost without Nena. Now scatter, comrades, we must find Nena. My comrades in the lower grades let out an enthusiastic cheer and dashed off in various directions around the school grounds.
Also geeking out. I'm geeking so hard. I'm geeking harder than I ever geeked in my life.
There was still one person who hadn't gone.
Man, I thought even the Terran Federation's impulse diffusion cannon didn't work on the Comet Empire.
You're close. That's the white variety of those comments. The reason it didn't work was because they didn't know the weak point. Of course, Reina knows their weak point all too well.
Yogo-san is amazing.
Satisfied with that, he also rushed off to look for Reina.
Thanks.
It does seem like there were some promising up-and-comers amongst the youngsters.
Is this Mion?
Little Kei-chan's abilities. This old man knows them better now.
Didn't really feel like she was complimenting me, but whatever.
Really though, how exceptional, Keiichi-san. This looks quite promising.
If we have this many, we can win. With this many, we will win.
I was thinking that Keiichi would have been a better nominee for the initial zombie.
Mika-chan's words stung a bit, but I let it slide for now. Not even Reina would be able to escape the entire class. As a result of everyone's thorough search, Reina was finally cornered in the back of the sports equipment shed.
They're all scary! Keiichi-kun too! So scary!
It probably was scary being chased around by the entire student body. All the lower grades closed in on Reina, saying she was the only one who could save the world.
What are you all saying? I can't control a mech!
Reina, how could you leave me for dead? Are you ready to pay for it?
I'm sorry about that, Kirispica. But I didn't have a choice. Do not resist. Let yourself be devoured. Let's all be together.
Narena, say your prayers.
Reina had stumbled onto a mat, trembling with tears in her eyes. I closed in. Associating this situation with a similar, particularly immoral one made my pulse quicken just a bit.
Jesus Christ, Keiichi, chill out. Hey, it's just tickle tag. It's tickle tag.
Satoko and Mika-chan were both rattling their fingers. They probably wanted to tickle Reina. Reina, wanting no part of what she knew was about to happen, was stiff with fear.
You wouldn't do things like everyone else, would you? Would you?
I wonder... Now then, are you ready?